Welcome my friends back to Marvel Snap. We are grinding it out here at the very beginning of the season. The main account here, only at rank 73. The free-to-play account, meanwhile, is like at 86 already. The plus 5 cubes, it's crazy guys. The distance from 70 to 80 is the same as 80 to 100 with the new ranked season changes. We'll see how quickly we get up there. I also want to refine our Nimrod list a little bit. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic Wednesday. Miyamoto, good to see you. Honda, yep. Honda Civic everything. Think that's going to work? I think that tells them exactly who you are and how to get to you. I think that's perfect, Miyamoto. Urko, how's it going? How's it going? If I was to describe my own vehicle, it would be all the same, but instead of the Civic, it would be the Altima. Ooh. With the Nexus, we need to be careful where destroyed Nimrods would end up bouncing to. I'm trying to figure out where I want to drop Bucky. It's like Bucky. Also with Shuri, do you play the Electro? Trying to figure this out. Get wrecked. What's my server matchmaking? My server is the APAC server, Asia Pacific. I think I do still want the Electro. James Stout, good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, let's grind up some cubes. Just leave it on the hood. You can sit and wave as they drop it off. Exactly. Am I in that area? Nope. I am not in that area, but that is where the account was originally created. I will go in with the Electro here. Beardy Grizzly, good to see you. They got the Nakia. I've seen some people running the Okoye Nakia combo to be able to buff up their Nimrods. I think I have to go straight to Nimrod here and then try and destroy everything. Or if we top deck Destroyer, then it's even better. Boring old Shuri Arrow? What, Mr. Doctor? What? There's an imposter or maybe an alt of mine in NA East at a pretty high MMR. Oh yes, get wrecked. That's my free-to-play account. So, Super Teddy is the main account, Teddy Ninja is the free-to-play, and the free-to-play is on NA. Is that a high MMR? I didn't think I was actually doing very well. But we were trying to climb. We were at 86 rank. I was cleaning up with a Moonzu list. Hey, you played me the other day. There we go. Was I playing Movement or was I playing the Zabu Moon Girl? Or not, I didn't have Zabu on it because it's a free-to-play account. The Moon Girl She-Hulk deck. Those are the two ones that I've been spamming. And it's Movement. Oh, the Movement actually works. Hopefully I had a good showing up against you. It's pretty draw dependent. I always get nervous when people come in like, oh, I played you. I was like, I've been spamming games in a brain fog. I hope we had a good one. Dark Nizzle. How's it going, my friend? All right. Where do we want to go with this? If I Taskmaster, it's 13. If I Zola... I don't think Zola is the way because we need all the power on the Nexus. It might actually be Taskmaster or it's just Retreat. They did have the Dracula set up here. And they have... what have they been hitting? I think the Swarm? Without Whack, good to see you, good to see you. Don't think you've seen any names that you recognize here on the ladder. Yeah. Rich, good to see you. Hope you're having a great weekend. A great week, sorry. Teddy, love the streams. Good Cards Dino deck that I used to reach Infinite last month. Do I mind posting it? You weren't able to find it? Yeah, I can definitely show it. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we'll give it a run. Let's see. Good Cards Dino. Do I have that in my account archives here? Decks. Negative null, Valkazol, Nim null. Whom the bell knolls. Yes. That's actually very lucky. That's just very lucky for us. Alright. Where's my Good Cards Dino got to? Good cards, sorta good cards. Then a mission for us as well. Week's been lackluster. Both kids got strep. Ooh, that's rough, Rich. Couldn't play Nimrod on opening day because of the payment failed and didn't go through till the next morning. Yeah, a lot of people were having issues with the servers, Rich. We kept on brute forcing it till we made it through, but our first couple attempts didn't work either. Alright. Sort of good cards. Play me again. Take me to the builder. Batgear, how's it going? How's it going? There's so many Galactus for you. I actually have not seen too many myself. Oh, what we can do with cloning vats, guys. What we can do with cloning vats. You know what? Why am I building this? And I can just type it in chat. Good cards. Dino. Budget climbing deck from last season. I think I just Mantis, but hope that I don't draw. Hood. Sunspot. Agent 13. Quinjet. Collector. Blizzard. Coulson. Moon Girl. What do we want to start actually cloning, though? If I go Wave, I get the Nimrod down early. I'm definitely going to do it. But do I play here to cloning vats also? To try and get a bigger Venom? I think I do, right? You go like this, then you play Nimrod, then you play the Venom, and then you just keep playing Venom forever. Also, there are bots, so we could just have a field day, right? Moon Girl. White Queen. Devil Dino. Arrow. She-Hulk. There we go. Alright, that's the sort of good card. So that's the deck that I got to Infinite with on the free-to-play account last season. Rank 45, still playing the previous Infinite players all the time. I know, Rich, I know. Sebastian, good to see you, good to see you. Kaz, how's it going? Hope you're having a great week, my friend. Alright, Nimrod, what can you do for me? We snapped up against this bot, and now we have to protect our honor. So I have Venom. We could have gotten Cable in there as well. No, I didn't want to get the draw, because I want to be able to receive the cloned Venom back. Okay, I think we're on the right track. Would Shuri be better into the Nimrod? Maybe. I mean, the Nimrod would have gotten bigger. That's my challenge right now, is figuring out when you want to drop the... Okay, so now we Zola it, right? And then we get the bigger Venoms and they propagate. That is a bot, so I'm pretty sure that we just win anyway, but this is it. It's been really hard for me to choose when you use an energy cheat just to get Nimrod down early to combo additional destructions, or when you use Shuri to be able to get the double power Nimrods, less destructions, but then, I mean, they're 10s instead of 5s, right? No spending credits till the steampunk event. Meanwhile, Mr. Doctor cuts right back. You're skipping the steampunk, so no spending credits for that time frame. Everybody's got a polarizing opinion on the steampunk, it seems. Nobody's lukewarm on steampunk. Don't know how to feel about the you get 50 cubes when you go to the next stage ranks thing. It makes the climb way easier. It makes the climb so much easier. Like, they're just giving Infinite away. Instead of having to climb 28 ranks, you just have to climb 20. That means, like, it's nuts. I was saying it at the very beginning. The distance between 70 to 80 is equal to the distance between 80 and 100 now. Those last sweaty 90 ranks, they're gone. They're just gone. Worth buying the new season? You didn't get it yet? You have doubts, Grizzly? Well, if you like Destruction, then Nimrod is still going to be fun, though he's not going to be meta-defining the way that Surfer or Zabu was. So, Grizzly, if you're trying to target your purchases, the power level of Nimrod is not the same as Surfer or Zabu was. But overall, I think what you get from the battle pass is quite worth it. The last couple of days is going to be the steampunk event, Sebastian. You only really want the yellow jacket skin. That one is definitely the best one. That one is certainly the best one. Alright, we go Bucky here. Matches with the Ant-Man and the Wasp from the last season. Exactly. What Thanos deck should you run without the Lockjaw? You can run like a Bounce, Dino, Destruction deck that does okay, but it's without the Lockjaw, the Thanos is a good step behind. I think we go Electro here. He's just gonna get killed by my Destroyer. Yo, it's pretty free, exactly. I don't think they're gonna release the meta breakers like Zabu or Surfer anytime soon. At least I hope not. We'll see. We'll see where they go with things. I hope not as well. But Second Dinner has their own takes on all of these things. You enjoy ranking up with the different decks? There we go. What rank are we at? Right now we're starting at rank 73. Maybe I should put that in the description. Rank that 73 start. Save. So this is the main account. The free-to-play account is already at 86. It's so high. To be honest, you just want that Wolverine variant. That's the only reason if you buy the new season. And that's true, Grizzly, that art is going to be exclusive to the season. So if you want it, you gotta pick it up out of the pass. Been playing with a Nimrod Galactus turn 6 deck and it's been fun so far. No, Kaz, no. You have to resist the dark side. What have we trained you? Hitmonkey's going to be crazy? I sure hope so. Tell Hitmonkey that he has to be a quiet force in the meta. I mean, when we have Kitty Pryde and Hitmonkey in bounce, I mean, is there any stopping us? Victory. You're at 89, about to be 95. There we go, Mystical Being. Mystical Being is well on its way. Shaylin, how's it going? How's it going? Good to see you. Put Hitmonkey on Wong and pop off. If you fit Wong, I mean, you don't necessarily need to. If you've got like, I mean, a couple free cards out of a Beast bounce, you could be in that bounce deck just popping so many bits down. It's crazy. Okay. We have Superflow to give us the energy cheat already. I think I'll pass on the Electro now. So I could set him up on turn 2 and get a turn 3 Nimrod. Turn 3 Nimrod. Oh, the possibilities. You may join the Toxic Squad soon. You have Galactus pinned and 4,500 tokens. Hey, whatever it takes to be able to make it up, eh? Everybody has their own way to be able to play it. You luckily pulled the same Destroyer as me yesterday. James, you got the Nexus event exclusive Destroyer. It wasn't an exclusive because they canned Nexus events, but yeah. I love this Destroyer. How goes it, Teddy? Hope it all is well. Infinite, here we come. Yes, Joe. We are well on our way. The journey begins. Alright, so these are gonna slough to the side. That's too bad because then my Venom will not be as big. Do I just play nothing or do I play... I play the Electro. I think I would wait. I'll just wait here, and we'll see what Nimrod, Venom, Carnage are able to do. Was hoping to have the Shuri, really. Go Wasp, and then they cycle. Alright, so they have the full stack completed with the Magneto here. Juju. Juju... Hang on, are you... Nope, you're not a bot. Or at least not necessarily a bot. This is perfect. Nimrod. This is a mad-looking deck, not even using Thanos to climb this season. I love it, Mystical. Hitmonkey may bring back the Sarah 2 drops. Hitmonkey might. Hitmonkey and Sarah, Hitmonkey in Thanos, Hitmonkey in Bounce. I mean, can you imagine, like, the Thanos stones that are all free from the Quinjet coming in with the Hitmonkey just to punch you in the face? It's gonna be nuts. Alright. So I chow down with Mr. Venom. And then Mr. Carnage. And then I Zola on the Venom. I'm trying to calculate out where everything is going to go and what the most... The problem is that this Venom is going to have like a Winter Soldier and a Nimrod next to him. So he's not going to be the best Zola target, but I could Zola on another Nimrod like over here at the Superflow. We'll see. When are we getting the Dan Hip Iron Man again? I've got no idea. Hey Daddy, what would I replace Shuri with in this deck? In this deck, if I was to cut out the Shuri, I would probably just run Psylocke as an additional way to be able to get Nimrod down on 4, and that's what really opens up a lot of your combos, is having him early enough to play a Destruction on him and then have a turn 6 with the Zola or the Destroyer. And speaking of Destroyer, I don't know, is it stupid though? I get the 2 Nimrods over here. Basically, this is the only lane that I would be able to win. I think that we lost, just with the force that they were able to stack up. 41 points with the Magneto, Wasp, big Sunspot. Well, I don't know. I would have... This Carnage dies, but I would have 3 Nimrods. All at 10 points takes me up to 30. Can we see that Destroyer? Boom, shakalaka. Destroyer Thor. Escape. To everyone who's joining the dark side, Urko is promising you unlimited power. Get your units of unlimited power today. Call now within the next 20 minutes. Act quickly. The unlimited power is going fast. 15-1 so far with the Dino Arrow. Thank God. What? 15-1 with the Sword of Good cards deck. It's a great list. Rich is going with the turn 6 Galactus with the Shuri Nimrod, and it hurts your soul. It hurts less every single time. Yeah, I think that's normal. We'll put down the Wolverine. Looks like this time we'll be able to get the Shuri into the Nimrod. And then we have Carnage. Hopefully we find our Killmonger. Or Destroyer, Zola, whatever. Never mind. This is going to take it away from us. If we know that we're getting the Shuffle... Now... Oh, I don't know. I guess I can Carnage. Could have put the Venom mid, and then I could have Zola the Venom mid. I could have. I don't know if that was going to be enough anyway. But it would have been better than what we did. I will Shuri here. Hopefully we find something to destroy this big old Nimrod. At 86 now, you faced 6 Thanos decks in a row, Sean? Yeah. Yeah. That was us. Right at the beginning of our Nimrod testing. It was like, well, I want to play Nimrod. Leached again. You laugh when people snap, because you snap back and then you grab the 8 cubes on the turn 6 Galactus. It's so dirty. Alright, so either I get Destroyer, which doesn't matter where I place it. Basically, I'm on the Zola, I want to place the Nimrod on his own. And I didn't get it. They flip first, though. Chat, have you ever heard an Ultron cry? Hang on, so where do I need to play? They Ultron on the Blue Marvel, right? So that's the lost lane, and then I win everything else? Alright. I want to hear these Ultron tears. Sweet, sweet robotic crying. Ultron's like, no, I'm supposed to always be from behind an initiative. Killmonger can't hurt me. Ooh. VJ, good morning, good morning. Hope you're having a great week. You got the null from the collector's bin? That's awesome. Victory. And you're 100 tokens away from the Shuri. Perfect, perfect. I could have snapped. Didn't want to scare him away though. Replace the Taskmaster with the null or the Morbius? Hold on. Morbius doesn't make any sense. Replace him with... who else? Null? Josh, good to see you, good to see you. Nexi, it's been a while since we had you on the stream. Good to have you back. Wonder if the last opponent hands are sweaty. They're definitely sweaty. He's back, he's back. He came back for more. We got it again. Man, he's gonna be so pissed. So I could wave to be able to get the Nimrod down, or I could play Electro to rush into it. Or I could play wave for basically no reason. And then still go Shuri Nimrod. Let's see what we draw. Rematch time. Got Infinite with Titania Spider-Man Agents deck. I love it, Who? Is Rogue any good? Tech card or what? Nexi, Rogue is quite good, especially alongside the Mr. Negative. I think Rogue is overlooked. Right now we're like in a Shang-Chi destruction control meta rather than the Enchantress Rogue side, but I think Rogue's pretty good. Especially with how many ongoing Thanos are running around. But Rogue's not going to help you at all against Shuri, so she's a big tech. I wouldn't spend tokens on the Rogue. Sussy Cat, good to see you. Yeah, we're going to play other stuff besides Nimrod. Oh, I still don't know what I want to do. I think I'll Nimrod and then I'll play the Venom. Can't wait to get your hands on that Destroyer variant. Yes, Grizzly. I love this one. I've had it for a while. Now, unfortunately, if I go Venom, he doesn't kick over, right? Right. Okay. I mean, I could still Venom to be able to get the Nimrod to the negative zone. Be ready to Zola. It's not going to be nearly as good. We should have gone Shuri. Lurking here, been viewing a couple of months now. Really appreciate the explanation and reviews on each play. Robert, glad you've been having a great time. Alright. So they now have initiative, which means they're going to Ultron on mid. And that means that I still die. Ultron is +9. I can't get enough stats. I can add 5. Not enough. I can do 5 over here. Also not enough. It would take me to like margin of victory territory. Right? Yes. And then it's my 2-point Nimrod versus his 6-point Shocker. Oh, we could have taken him again. I'll bounce. Escaped. Are there any cheaters in this game? Kohandora? I've not seen any. I've not seen any like hackers or anything like that. Sussy Cat met me off stream the other day. What are you talking about? On the Discord? Got a super scroll from Agent 13 today, and then you used him to ruin a Patriot player's day. Yes. Finding that Nimrod is being played too late. 5 cost is too high. Yeah. 5 cost is expensive. That's why I've got all the energy treats to try and get him down a little earlier. I've also seen a Destroyer deck that just kind of runs like all the destruction synergies, and then, you know, he's just off doing his own thing. If I Electro, I'll get to destroy him with the Destroyer. It's a Venom that only Mother can love. Only Null can love. Oh, you met me in-game. Okay, I got you, Sussuket. We've played matches. Yeah. What was I playing? Was it the free-to-play account grind? I'm assuming that's what I was doing. We go Destroyer here. Pop the Wolverine. Pop the Electro. Can Taskmaster out of that. I feel like Taskmaster, I have him on the chopping block for refining the deck. But then... Oh... I don't even get a buff on the Wolverine. You decided to hop just straight to the middle where it was safe. Am I a joke to you? So we Taskmaster here to grab the 15. Or we retreat. Well... I think I'll just bounce. I mean, they always run the Shang-Chi. Big ol' Galactus. Rip is exactly the kind of player that completely turned you off from playing the game. Playing Galactus? Pin Galactus? But Kaz, we're getting Kitty Pryde, and we're getting Negasonic Teenage Warhead, and we're getting Master Mold. When am I gonna have the tokens? I have so many other obligations. So we go Bucky. Biggest downside of not spending credits is a Nimrod sitting in his disgusting gray border. Yeah, I gotta at least take him up to gold. Kitty Pryde seems too OP. Kitty Pryde seems great. And Negasonic? Exactly, Joe. Negasonic seems incredible, especially with the Nimrod. Isn't she like a 1/8 by turn 6 plus Beast? Yes, if you get the Beast to make her free, she will amp herself up dramatically. Otherwise, you're just paying 1 energy for 2 power. But you have all the other, like, playing synergies. Okay. So we run Destroyer here. Pop all the little guys. Kitty Pryde will change the meta. That's a bold call, V. That's a very bold call. How do I have so many of the new cards? What do you mean so many of the new cards? I'm talking about ones that I want to get. I've just been playing a while. Oasis Tiger, do you have like a Shang-Chi or something? Something that's going to destroy me? I could play Wolverine, Venom, and then Zola that, but Mojo World and Nidavellir are kind of discouraging that game plan. Let's try the Taskmaster and just see what happens, I guess. They have Rescue and the Demon. Okay. It's just so hard to get a number of cards together to be able to win the locations. These locations are terrible for us. Negasonic is the one that you're excited about, Miyamoto. Yep. AG, how's it going? Hope you're having a great week. Why are there so many bots this season? I don't know. They messed around with the matchmaking, and then people are getting all these bots. Viper, you're loving this list? I have been loving it as well. Sun just started and got both. You got both of what? The titles? I see many players around her. Bouncing her back is wild. Yeah, V, I agree. Like, the way that she can empower Angela and Bishop and Collector simultaneously while buffing herself is nuts. I think that Kitty Pryde is going to be great. Shuri into Venom doesn't work the same way that Shuri's Lab into Venom works. The Shuri will double his 1 point immediately, rather than the Shuri's Lab that doubles his end total. So it unfortunately is not the same. I mean, yeah, I'll try the Electro here. The Lockjaw and the Wong. There we go, VJ. Simon Clary, good to see you. Went up from 20 to 56 in 1 day with Black Bolt and Stature deck. Wow. Black Bolt and Stature getting you up there. That's crazy. How do you identify which opponent is a bot? You get to look at the card. Well, I mean, if they just do really stupid plays, there are some plays that just look like bots. Kind of random card order or obviously broken combos. But then you can also tell if any bot, like, if they have the inked or gold background, but then no particle effect, they're guaranteed to be a bot. Okay. So now it's only turn 5. And I can Venom the whole stack. I could Venom it with Wolverine in there. Or, well, no, not with the Wolverine in there. I just Venom it to get rid of the Electro. Yes, here we go. This season is insane. The climb is real. Yeah. Time for Mrs. Steady to play the new season with the new cards. Exactly, Joe. We're going to try and get another video with her in here. Recently got Shuri, collection level 1500. Shame that competitive decks hinge on a couple of cards. But if you can't beat them, join them. Oh, yes. If you can't beat them, join them. That's the perfect motto for Snap. I will... Do I just Taskmaster? They did the pass trick. So where are they going to play? My friend, I built a Venom that was just as big as anything you can make. Gosh! We're bigger than the Shuri. We have her, but we didn't play her. Did they change the rank 5x? Yeah, they added that so that after any set of 10, then you jump up by 5. Negasonic will be amazing and hated when widely available. I think so, Rich. She seems crazy. How would I feel if Shuri changed the location to Shuri's lab? If Shuri changed the location to Shuri's lab on turn 5? I don't know. That would be so dramatically different. It'd be crazy. If they Iron Fist and then play a card on the left, you know it's a bot. Yep. The Zoo deck that I played together is very fun. Oh, yes, John. Jonah. That Zoo deck is really good. How do you know when you have a complete pool of cards done? You can go to your collection, and then you can select unowned. Or you can select to show unowned, and you'll see the silhouettes of different things that you're missing. So Electro will let me go straight to Nimrod. I think I do this. Teddy is saying Shuri needs a buff? No. Not at all. Teddy, this is random, but you sound like you could do a cool Schwarzenegger voiceover. Oh, I have to hear it before I start doing my imitations. It's not a tumor. Get in the chopper. Take my hand if you want to live. We'll workshop it. We'll workshop it. It's harder to do on command. How do you get Electro and Shuri? They're just... well, Shuri's Series 4 and Electro is Series 3, Ruben. Okay. Is this just where we set up Nimrod... Zola? You saw a good recommendation for Shuri. 6-7, double the power of the previous card that you played? Previous card that you played. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, that would change her up a lot. We'll try it. They go big boy right here. Well, you got me. I don't have Shang-Chi right now. Ah, bold of me. Bold of me to be running anything without Shang-Chi right now. Just a few more, then we'll change up what we got. My hope for Shuri, Jonah, is that they put a maximum buff on her, and then that throttles her a lot. Doubles the next card played, but then like a maximum of +5. Something like that. I can imagine Second Inner going like, Shuri is play for her effect, not her power. She's a 4/5 now, exactly. Do I think that Kang could fit in bounce? Yeah, I think that you could squeeze him in. Then you'll be able to kind of see how to distribute your power on the last turn. I think that Kang could fit in almost anything. Robert, how's it going? Struggling between buying Shuri or Valkyrie. Do you think Shuri will be nerfed soon? Nope. I think that the devs actually said that Shuri is not getting nerfed soon. So, rocker. Zola to Nimrod to put a 7 power mid and 2 7 powers left. Well, it was only 7 power because of the buff from the Red Skull, so it's actually just 5 power. And then they just Taskmaster on the armor, and they beat me. I want to Shuri. Elysium cloning vats. I mean, we have to be able to come away from this with a win, right? I guess I'll Shuri over here. I can keep on doubling and cloning Shuris till they get bigger and bigger. But that doesn't seem right. Why no null in here? When we were testing it the other day, it wasn't fitting in. I have another version with null that was doing okay. You play on 2 free-to-play accounts daily, focusing on the collection level instead of rank. Finish the daily task on one, then switch to the other. There you go, Koandora. That way you get to play with all the cards. I mean, you get a ton of resources that way. You don't have to get high ranks to have a good time in the game. Okay, what do I want to double? Is it like the Vulture? I double the Vulture to 6 and then I eat it all with the Venom. And then... Okay, they lock down Elysium. Really? You're gonna lock down Elysium? Doesn't Nimrod keep the buffs though when he's destroyed? It's different. He wouldn't have it. Because Nimrod's buff is coming from an ongoing effect from another card, he would not be able to maintain it. Then we just do it again. And I can play the Carnage. Man, I wish I could Zola this stack at the end of this, but it's not in the cards. I don't think that getting Shuri in there was the right way either. You bet Shuri's nerf is making her a 5/1? That would just kill her. That actually just kill her. Yeah, if they just take like a couple points off of her body, that could be okay. I hope that they nerf her harder than that, Simon Cleric, but yeah, I don't know where they're going to go with it. We would argue that Elysium is the best location in the game. It is fun. It is very fun. And here they get the clone of the Shang-Chi to be able to do it again. Yuck. Alright. My 15-point Venom, no. Okay, hang on. I cannot quite fit everything that I want to fit. I could play like the Venom over here, and then I could play just like the Vulture Electro over here, so that when they Shang-Chi again... Because they flip first. Oh, Venom and the Taskmaster? That is better. It does fit. So Taskmaster grabs on the 15 and then this plays. And then whoever they play, if they play Shang-Chi early, I think I'd get him with the 15-point Venom. We'll see if 15 points is enough. Last year, Red Shuri wasn't on the radar for a nerf. Yeah, I think that the last they've said it, they were not planning on nerfing her. Here we go. Oh, Carnage was last? You're right, Carnage was last. Oh no. We're not gonna get the Taskmaster. And then I get the Electro? Sure, sure. Taskmaster's gonna copy the dead Carnage for 1. Woof. So I guess that I should read chat less is what I'm hearing. Dinner time? Alright, Looping Moon. Have a good one. We're at 74 right now, but the free-to-play account is already at 86. Would playing them the other way around have worked? Yes. If I had been conscious of setting up the Taskmaster, I would have gotten it. Oh, you're just saying on the other order of like the Venom and then the Killmonger, right? Yeah. I needed to play the Venom and then the Killmonger. Alright, let's get into it. No more happy games. We're on the grind, we're on the grind. So I could Electro into the Nimrod, but I could also just wait here. I can also hold the Killmonger. Okay, so we're gonna Shuri Nimrod Destroyer. They've got the Wave, RU, Galactus. Thanos, are you Galactus? Name of my opponent. If he is Galactus, I mean, I could have quite the surprise with the multiple Nimrods. But I think I'll just play Shuri to try and get the doubling. Would he play the Superflow? I don't know where he's gonna play. Let's see here. Just the Thanos. Okay, okay. Quinjet and Galactus? Yeah, Galactus is running alongside Thanos. There was a Thanos Galactus Kang deck that was running around for a little while. It was mean. It was very mean. Okay, so then you Nimrod. Nimrod into Destroyer into Zola. Right? Leech doesn't exist and it can't hurt us. Leech doesn't exist and it can't hurt us. If he leeches here, I would be able to get my Destroyer down, right? How's the deck holding up? You're missing the Destroyer, but Leech seems to be killing Nimrod decks. Oh, yes it is. But Leech is killing all decks. So they're all in the same boat together. Alright. Destroyer me? Pippity pop pop. The ultimate, yeah, the big bads all together. The problem is there's only a handful of good cards. Instead of constantly nerfing, they should be buffing cards. So many unplayable cards right now. Damien, I don't know about that. It's like, the meta is somewhat narrow at the very top, but as soon as you go down like one step from the top, it widens out a lot. I feel like a lot of cards are right on the edge of being playable. And honestly, I don't mind if it's nerfs or buffs that keep things, keep the meta cycling, as long as the meta does cycle. Okay, so then you Zola the Destroyer for the memes? I think so. Alright. Don't fast forward, I want to see my plays. I think it's gonna fast forward here. If you Cosmo a lane, the opponent just plays a different lane. And then even if you Shang-Chi Taskmaster, doesn't matter if they have the Prio. Are we talking about for the Shuri deck? The Cosmo gives Shuri so much security. I would for sure want to see Leech deleted before the Shuri nerf. Leech makes the game as fun as playing against the 5 Spidey Absorbing Man. Leech is very annoying. The developers have been pretty adamant that they want Leech in the game in the state that he's in, though. Leech for president. Leech would fit right in on Capitol Hill. Simon Cleric, you're actually maining Dazzler? Nice, nice. Have I just been grinding hard on the free-to-play? What do I play? You've only gone up 2 ranks? Yeah, Zachary, I've been playing the Moon Girl She-Hulk Zoo deck and Movement. I have a Movement deck and a Moon Girl Zoo deck. Both of them have videos out, and they've been climbing like crazy on the free-to-play. It's easy, man. It's easy. It's free. Need to know which lane the Destroyer reveals first. It's left to right. No. Are you against fun? My anti-fun opponent here. What if I did Carnage and then Destroyer? Do you get 4 Nimrods? Yes. Dang on. At least the arrow allowed me to do something with the turn. Oh, then you're gonna spam like you've never won a game. All right, that was his first game he's ever won, guys. So we'll give him the slow clap. Good job, you played Shang-Chi, and he won you a game. Incredible stuff from the opponent. Next level. I think he's gonna go to infinite. We might have been seeing a tournament prodigy right there, with the brilliance that he displayed. Truly. So show which video for that card list? I think they're like my most recent 2. I have... where was the movement? Yeah, on the YouTube channel, the movement is pretty recent, and then the Moon Girl Zoo deck is also one of my more recent ones. I'll go Bucky. Shang-Chi should have a song like the Leech. Yes, yes. Dude. D-Money hitting us with the nerd raps. They're great. This is why the first thing you do in every game is moot your opponent. I just don't want to... I could build the muscle habit of muting everybody. I don't know. I've had a couple times where people are friendly, and I feel like it's almost worth it just to placate those couple people. I will wave into the Nimrod here. Thought Moon Girl Zoo uses Zabu, so it's not free to play then. My free-to-play account version that cut the Zabu for Viper would say differently because it's climbing like crazy. The video is going to show Zabu, but all you have to do is cut Zabu and put in Viper, or honestly any other 2 cost. Okay, here's the Leech. All right, we're hitting the players that I was worried about. What do you do from here? Nothing really. Oh, Leech. There's so many Thanos decks. I know. Okay. How do we play it? So Bucky will be a 6. Plus the Nimrod. Yeah. So then I like Destroyer here, and we lose Isle of Silence. I think that's the move. Well, never mind. We'll still win. Now I want to emote back. Guys, hold me back. Something dark in my spirit just came up and made me want to spam emote. Can't believe that you pulled the She-Hulk. Was gonna buy her. Good thing that you didn't. There you go, Grizzly. Punch that ticket to infinite. What is the free-to-play account called? The free-to-play account is Teddy Ninja, and then the main account is Super Teddy. Mr. Doctor, welcome back. You missed our fantastic victory against the Leech. Against all odds. We took him down. Shuri, eh? But what is Shuri gonna hit? Really, the only Shuri targets are Nimrod and Destroyer, so like, I could Wolverine, Carnage, Wave. And then the wave just stalls, though, because next turn, everything will cost 4, but we'll only have 3 energy, so it's not like I get to make a play. I guess we wait then. It's funny how Leech was never changed since beta, is only seeing play in the last few months. You hope there are more hidden gems that we aren't aware of? I don't know if there are, Simon, though. Seems like we've kind of exhausted things like Arrow. Arrow was never getting played. Leader was never getting played. Leech was never getting played. Now they're the meta staples. It is crazy how things change. I can Bucky. Feed Wave to the Carnage. It's only 2 points. Is it okay to spam emotes when the opponent plays Leech? I'm pretty sure it is, Great Bookworm. in the addendum to snap etiquette. It's completely acceptable. Alright. If I guess I'll Shuri and we'll see what we draw. It's all on top decks right now. Mars, how's it going? How's the climb been? So far, okay, though now we're just hitting Thanos Leech every game. There's always pockets of these Thanos players. Very bothersome. I have to play to Avengers Compound. The card is doubled. So it's doubled and then it's worthless, basically. I think I just pass and we see if we draw something better. The climb's been real. Yeah, the climb's been real. There's something about the base art for Leech that makes him super hateable too. Yeah, exactly. His appearance isn't... Okay. So it's a bot. We'll just take the cubes. We'll take the cubes and we'll move on. Like the Zola is funny, right? But they just get hung up over here and they don't really do anything that exciting. I think it's like 6-point Killmonger, 3-point wave. That was a clean victory against the Leecher. Yeah, it's definitely a bot. Plays the Goblin behind a Cosmo. I've seen it done intentionally once to be able to win Crimson Cosmo. Or not, to win Bar with no name. Feels really rough for you as a free-to-play player, having so many Series 4 and 5 cards in the meta. I know, never stop, it's tough. But have you tried the She-Hulk Moon Girl deck? I mean, that deck, I think, is going to be the free-to-play ticket. It's so good. Honestly, I think people are overblowing Leech. Overblowing Leech. Victory. What that is a hot take. Leech is just so annoying. People are not like, I don't think people are crying about his power level, they're just crying about how annoying he is. Lost games using Leech, unleashing Infinauts and Patriot. Hijinks on you. It's true, it's true. There are cards that do better when leeched, right? I think that's why the Shuri Sauron is going to do very well right now. If you have Shuri Sauron, then the opposing Leech gets you rolling. Even better. Yeah, you feel like you're seeing more bots this season so far? I have as well, Tony. Is that everybody's experience? Chat? Pull in the chat. Are there more bots this season than ever before? I Bucky, then I Wolverine, then I Carnage, then I Venom, then I Zola. That's the stack, right? Problem with Leech isn't just that he's strong, but he makes the game unfun, simply not letting you play, basically. Yeah, exactly. I think that's why the community is so up in arms about him. No. But now I get the Nimrod in here. Okay, okay, come on. We can think through this. If I wait now, I have to get the rocks away. Then I can play the Wolverine Carnage. Oh, you have armor. Okay. Fun. Super fun. Well, Bucky's living now. Long live Bucky. But I can Shuri here. 10-point Nimrod. 10-point Nimrod incoming. The throne room is problematic. Especially because... Okay. Now if I Nimrod, I can then Carnage and Venom to destroy him multiple times on the next turn. That means I need to Nimrod here or here. Does it make a difference? If I Nimrod here, I can Carnage first, pop, pop, Venom, pop, pop. Or do I need to... I need to Nimrod the spot where I want the extra card. So I think I Nimrod over here. Double arrow inbound? Maybe. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a double She-Hulk. Okay, so it's Venom. I could just Zola. 10, 10, 10, 10. I mean, that's really good. Venom Carnage would be 21 over here. And then still 20 on mid. But the collapsed mine would be smaller. So it's all about where I want the allocation. This is slightly more total points. We'll run this. Ooh, She-Hulk Devil Dinosaur. Okay. That was not what I was expecting. I thought the Moon Girl... I thought this was the Moon Girl Zoo deck that I'd been talking about. It's not. It's slightly different. Nerf the Sunspot. Sunspot is like... It's tough, right? Because he's everywhere. And it's annoying that he's everywhere. That's lucky that we won. I was not seeing the Devil Dinosaur coming. I was like, the biggest they're going to play is She-Hulk, and then that gets doubled at the throne room, but my Nimrods are just as big as she is. But the Devil Dinosaur steals the doubling and then goes to the moon. And then the Carnage that was actually taking less, so the Zola that we would have played would have lost. We got it on... It was luck. It was luck. Yeah, Sunspot is just like everywhere right now. Are they going to nerf Shuri anytime soon? You might buy her. Ansich, they said they're not going to. Last we heard from the developers, they're not going to. A Wolverine to double. Then I wave. Viper, yeah, give me that hood. I don't care, I got a Destroyer. Do I have a video on this Moon Girl Shuri, She-Hulk deck? Yes. Moon Girl Zoo deck. Make it free to play by using Viper instead of Zabu. There you go. So is it just like Wave, Destroyer, Taskmaster? I mean, that's really hard to stop, right? It's so hard to stop. I should have a running ticker tape at the bottom that says Shuri is not going to be nerfed. Dev says, yeah. Sometimes we make the common questions into a chat command, but everybody's wondering about the Shuri. And everybody just... I understand. People hop in and out of the stream. You come in, you're like, hey, what's Teddy doing? Oh, he's playing Nimrod. I don't care. Or you see me lose, and then you're like, this guy sucks. I'm going to bounce out. So you watch for like 5 minutes, and then you move on to one of my videos. Maybe that's a little bit more curated. Do we think that they have Shang-Chi? It's like... It's almost suicide to do this if they have the Shang-Chi, right? But it's so much fun, though. I flip first. They snapped. They probably have it. Hang on, hang on. On turn 6, we can move the Destroyer out of the way and then play a Taskmaster. That would get punched. Oh, I could play Nimrod. Here it is. It's Nimrod into like a Venom. Please, Shang-Chi. Yes! Yes! Nimrod comes back. And then they demon. Oh, it's funny. So now... I don't know if it's that good. My Venom is 10. The Nimrod comes over, but he will not double. My Taskmaster would be able to take the 10 and then double up to 20. Professor X greatly limits the capabilities of Mr. Nimrod. I suppose that's lore accurate. Gonna try out that Zoo deck right now. There we go, there we go. I mean, it carried me from like 70, 74 I played movement for my first 4 ranks, and then I played that Zabu deck for the next 6. This is why when you're late, you come in with a wild take instead of the questions. At least you're not repetitive. Yeah. Lucky, and then the Venom. You don't know how Wolverine's interaction works, but he should go left since mid is technically full. I don't think I was going to be able to stack up enough for a win, though. Maybe if they didn't play any cards. That's the problem, guys. They could have played cards too. I could have passed them at what they had, but not pass them if they laid down additional heat. Teddy was thinking back to the most enjoyable snap. The most that you enjoyed snap, and it's the week before Surfer got nerfed and got negative and Bast in the same day. What's my favorite time? Ooh, what was my favorite point in snap? I mean, it's like it's a different look at it because I've got the content creator side. But when my guide for Odin hit 100,000 views, I was like, dude, this is the pinnacle. Getting to do all of the Pool 1 new player guides and showing how... Okay, so this is actually the best moment. Like, my Odin deck guide hitting 100,000 views was crazy, but I was the only creator doing deck guide and how to upgrade it between different pools. As soon as I saw the other bigger creators copying my video titles, I was like, that was it. I actually did something original and better than what everybody else was doing. Hey, Teddy, is Shrey worth buying, or do you think she'll be nerfed soon? The Dark Nizzle. We do a little bit of trolling here, just a little bit of trolling. I think I Carnage to get the Nimrods moving. What was the Odin deck? So I had a Pool 1 Odin deck, and then I showed upgrading it into Pool 2 and Pool 3. The Pool 3 version was just like Wong on reveal stuff that you could still do in Season 1. So I had like a Series 1, a Series 2, and a Series 3 Odin deck. People loved it. People ate it up. If I do Destroyer, I get a bunch of bouncing Nimrods and the bouncing Wolverine. If I do Zola, I keep the Carnage, and I still project Nimrod. That's really good. If I Venom and then Killmonger, we say goodbye to, you know, the majority of my opponent's power. Sorry, Bird. I think this is it. You're torn between getting Shuri now or waiting for Kitty? Yeah, it's a tight question, right? Kitty Pride seems super fun. You're in Pool 2 facing the Red Skull, Zola, Thanos, Arrow, and the Shuri. 0x, you must be right on the edge of getting into Series 3. But I feel for you, mate. That is just going to be like a month that's very tough. I've climbed to Infinite every single season with the main account and the free-to-play account, except one season. The one season that the free-to-play account missed Infinite was when it was in early Pool 3. It's just a nightmare. Urko, hey, Teddy, is Shuri worth buying, or do we think that she'll be nerfed soon? Let's see, Urko. I think you should definitely hold off. Shuri's gonna get put in the dumpster. They're gonna hate her on her. They're gonna give her the, they're gonna cut her down just like they did Magic, for sure. So, with Titan, guys, do we Shuri Nimrod or Shuri Destroyer? No one really knows how Kitty works, though? What's your question about her, Will Dunn? I'm pretty sure I could answer whatever question you've got about her. I think we have a clear idea. Okay. Ice Shuri. And then we Nimrod, and then we Destroyer, and then we Killmonger, and we wipe the floor with them. You're closing in on having enough tokens for Kang. What's my new opinion of the card? Nathan, I think Kang is really good. I think Kang is going to be great for giving you consistency on your climb. He's very flexible. I would still recommend getting Thanos instead. I would put a higher priority on Thanos if you don't already have him. All the big bads have something to recommend them, right? Thanos is having the highest cube gain of all three. Galactus has the highest win rate of all three. And then Kang can get worked into the most other decks. Okay. Gotta love it when they get the leech before you manage to get the Killmonger on him. Still, we could Venom here. What am I gonna draw? Maybe it's actually better just to Destroyer. Magneto moves the Shuri, okay. Okay, hang on. Ba-da-da-da-da. The chat jumped up so much. Can we bounce her the same turn as playing her? Yes. You can bounce her back. Do we think bouncing Kitty back to hand with other cards will give her the buff? No. I think she only gets the buff if she returns via her own legs. So if I Bucky Venom, this is like really good. I get to put the 10 power to the super... Well, the 10 power to the super flow doesn't matter. But we're ahead by a ton at the Sanctum Sanctorum. Can I get ahead any more? I guess I'm actually not putting that much power down directly on Danger Room. I could hope that it's just like activating the Bucky, right, is the best play that we've got. All right, here we go. They have a 1. No, that's free with the Quinjet. They just go Space Stone, and then Space Stone dies? Oh no, the arrow. Oh man. So close. We got leeched. Urko, you enjoyed the game the most in the Black Panther season? Black Panther season, what was the meta, Urko? It wasn't, like, Black Panther Zola was running around. But everybody was playing... Was that when Good Cards Leader was the thing? Or was that when Barrow was the thing? Because Barrow came up first, and then you had Leader, and then you had Leecher get Toxic, and then we cut that down. Wong on the Leader? Yeah, people could do Wong on the Leader. Laswell, you're in pool 2, but you're getting matched up against the pool 3 players. Yeah, they have like loose brackets, so the players at the end of pool 2 will get matched with pool 3. They didn't want people just sitting at the end of pool 2 and then racking up. I don't even know why they would care about this, but they didn't want it happening. So that people would just sit in pool 2 and then not try and advance out of it. They wanted to then push them by matching them against the higher players. Leader had just become a thing during that season. I gotcha. Everyone was playing the good honest decks because no one was pool 3 complete. Yeah. Hey, Teddy, you have Shuri? Is she going to be nerfed soon? Mr. Doctor? Definitely. Shuri's going to get put in the grave. 6 feet down. Arrow on the last turn. We're watching esports unfold before our eyes. We go Nimrod. Leader was a thing way before the Surfer? Yeah. Credit count to the collection level now. Yeah, exactly. Don't they make currency count to your collection level calculation for matchmaking too? Really, they do? I did not realize. Okay, so they leeched us yet again. So much fun, guys. This game is truly... Oh, I shouldn't be so salty. I do want to pop the Nimrods, but I think I could... I'll do it now. No. Oh, with the Electro, right? I did put down the Electro. Because I thought I was going to get the destroyer. But now I don't get the destroyer to actually kill the Electro. Interesting. And my Taskmaster is dead. My Zola is still alive. I could draw my Zola. I could just like play the Carnage now to get the destroyer down. Maybe I just do this.
I am Iron Man.
Ooh, look at this Iron Man. I didn't realize this existed. Chat, have you guys seen this one before? It's so good. We drew Shuri. .30 destroyer coming into the Shuri's lab. I mean, they can beat us so easily though, right? Let's see. Just want to see Nimrod go brr. I do too. You have that one, Eric? Can you trade me? You pulled that one from a chest? Everybody else has it, but I haven't even seen it. Dio has that one too? Chat? You're holding out on me. TMS rocking in with the 10 gifted memberships. Let's go. Team Teddy grows larger. Thank you, TMS. Generosity goes a long way for us here at the channel. Support is very much appreciated. Ooh, I see a bunch of people hopping in. There we go. Simon Cleric grabbing the membership. Bora's a boxer. Never Dunnan, Joey, Count Hellstorm, Naveen, Oh Zapsty, Zachary, Derek, Cade. Welcome to Team Teddy. TMS is the GOAT again. You just wanted to drop by on stream. Remind everybody that we're still fleshing out the ranks of Team Teddy. Thank you, TMS. Do I think that Snap will bring in trading? VJ, they've talked about it. I don't think it will. The devs seem resistant to give us card trading. Trading variants would be awesome. I wish that we could. I would love to have like a section in the Discord that's like, hey, variant trading. Got something that you want? I'll trade you around. Oh, Mr. Doctor played against TMS this morning? Let's go. Teddy crew battling it out on the ladder. Guys, once we get up into having like clans and then can like battle other clans, there's a whole world that's going to open up for us. I'm very much looking forward to it. Didn't the devs say there are no plans currently for nerfing Shuri? Yes, Michael. It's become a chat joke. Enough people asked unironically that now it has become you're supposed to ask ironically now. So go ahead, ask me if she's going to be nerfed. Everybody's doing it. All the cool kids are doing it. This is a 10-point Nimrod, and then I get to play my Destroyer. But where do I want the Nimrod? I think I want him over here. It's all going to be on the Wolverine bounce, unfortunately. What do you replace Mojo with? Oh, I don't know. We're probably looking at Psylocke on this one. Should definitely play more Quake. Always replace that Mojo with Quake. I mean, this seems really good for us. Norgu, what do you have? Nothing. They got nothing. If you like the video, they will nerf Shuri. This is true, guys. All you have to do is press that little like button. That goes straight to second dinner. The bell rings in their office, and they know that another person is requesting a Shuri nerf. Is the yellow suit Daredevil variant available? Daredevil. You see it online, but never in store or play? Yellow suit Daredevil. Are we talking about the yellow steampunk yellow jacket? I don't know about the Daredevil one. I have not seen it. You doubt anyone would name themselves TMS Killer Rat by choice? What's the story behind the name, TMS? I always love asking people how they pick their online monikers. You were thinking the same thing? Shuri nerf is the new replace for Mojo? Yeah. Yesterday you got 2 avatars, back to back, decided to delete the game, and then got Shuri from the 3rd box. Okay, I'll stick to the game. There we go, there we go. It redeemed itself. It knew exactly. It's just like the conspiracy theory. People think that Chrome runs better when they open Bing. Have you guys heard this one? Okay, guys, the Zola on the Goblin is actually really good, right? So I wave first. People say that when Chrome is like chugging along, if you open Bing, Chrome will snap back to what you want. The speed that you expect. Yellow Suit Daredevil is an unreleased variant, says Marvel Snap Zone. There we go. We got the answer. Oh, thank goodness. If she kicked over here and then Zola hit my wave, I would have been quite disappointed. But here we go. Back at you, Ducky. Just right back at you. Every time someone asks if Shuri will get nerfed, an angel gets its wings. Would a Red Skull nerf make more sense besides Taskmaster, She-Hulk after Skip 5? Red Skull is the biggest problem with Shuri? No, I think Shuri is the biggest problem with Shuri, Sin. I think that the card that the deck is named after is a bigger problem. I'm not trying to be too salty, but I think Red Skull is fine. Like, before Red Skull was getting crammed into the... Like, before Shuri became widely accessible, people were pretty happy with where Red Skull was at. He gives points back, you can zero him out, you could put him on to the, Oh, and then I get the Destroyer? I can't use this. I kill all my cards. I just have to end. Anyway, Red Skull was fine. Nobody had a problem with Red Skull before Shuri came along. And I think he would go back to being fine. Taskmaster being a 6 cost would hurt Shuri, but not a bunch. It would hurt the Shuri, because then they couldn't combo the She-Hulk nonsense. I think that She-Hulk needs to lose a couple points as well. Like, She-Hulk is just too many points. Anti-meta duck? Are you Ducky? Stream Sniper decided he had to follow? Welcome, welcome. Oof, okay. So we locked in the win at the vault. We're down by 3, we're up by 3. That's a retreat. That's definitely a retreat. You made up Killer Rat when you were 13 many years ago. TMS was a Halo 2 clan that you used to run. Nice, nice. That's about what the, so the Teddy Ninja moniker was from way, way back. Like, I had a bunch of pen pals, and I would Skype them all the time, and the Skype little emojis, like at the very end, they had these 2, like they just had the basic smiley face emojis mostly, but then they had 2 like character emojis, and it was a ninja and a teddy bear, and I was like, Teddy Ninja, and for some reason, like my brain was just like, I like the way that sounds, and then forever after, I was probably like 12, I've been Teddy Ninja. Do we agree that Shuri needs a nerf? Yeah, I think Chad has agreed that she needs a nerf. The devs are in staunch opposition, though. Oh, the Skype days. I think everybody had those, right, AG? Everybody had the Skype days. Kiln. How do I play this? I think I go Electro to Sokovia, and then set Nimrod over here. So my name isn't Theodore? You don't know it's real anymore. The birth of a legend from 2 emojis. Exactly, that's all it took. And then I became a small-time internet celebrity. They should buff more things than nerfing. Michael with the unhappy with the devs balancing stance. 5 cards are getting nerfed and 3 cards are getting buffs. What are they? The 5 cards getting nerfed? Do stones count as individual cards, or are they wrapped up into Thanos? First question. If I hit Nimrod here, I could then Zola the Carnage. That's kind of funny. The 5 cards getting nerfed are Shuri, She-Hulk, Blue Stone, Green Stone. I'm trying to think what I would nerf about Galactus. I just want Galactus deleted, basically. Probably Galactus over Leech. Those are my 5 getting nerfed, 3 getting buffed. Quake, Crystal, Baron Mordo. Is this crazy? We kick the Carnages out to the sides. It'll be 9, 10, 16. Oh, I'm so... Well, no, I will. I'll get the extra 5 from the Nimrod. Riz, you have no idea what kind of terror you have unleashed. Let's go. Yep, that fixes the game. There we go. All it took. Hold on. Pop, pop. Bring him out. Bring him out. No. Got arrowed. Ah. So close. The Carnage would have definitely won. Multiple man buff. Get the movement going. I wish movement had more going for it. No arrow? Yeah, I mean, listen, 5 cards on the nerf list is like, it's very tight if we're counting the stones all together. If we're counting the stones, it's like rolling them up into Thanos, then it gives you space to squeeze in either an arrow or a leech nerf. There has to be worse cards than Mordo. You suggested for some decks. Never heard you say put Adam in that deck. Well, that's because I don't run Galactus. Adam Warlock is he's living his best life inside Galactus, I'm pretty sure. So I could Electro and then give it to him. I feel like that's the best move. You got your name Beardy Grizzly because you saw a picture of a grizzly bear having a beard. Long bearded picture. Looks like that's how you got your name ever since. Nice, nice. So it was like a Photoshop of a grizzly beard with a beard on the grizzly. I like the ring of your name. It comes together well. Okay, 5 energy. I could still Shuri the Nimrod. Alright, let's go Shuri the Nimrod. I feel like Arrow's effect is so powerful. She still has too much power. The way that I would nerf Arrow is just like taking 1 point off her again. Ito? Ito was in a coma for 4 months, guys. And he's running his old decks to see if they still work. That's all. Let's Nimrod. See what we draw. Can't nerf Thanos, that's the only way that you hit infinite last season. But some of his stones are way overtuned. Professor X, really cramping Nimrod's style. Well, Destroyer though. Destroyer seems pretty good. But I could also... Bucky Carnage. To a similar effect because I get the +5 on Nidavellir from the Bucky. And then I also get to play, I guess, Killmonger for an extra couple points at Oscorp Tower. Okay. This is the way. How about we just buff all pool 1 and 2 and nerf pool 4 and 5? Solved. But pool 4 and 5 have some of the worst cards. You're gonna nerf the Umbaku? How could you? I wouldn't have the heart to hurt that little guy. He's just trying his best. Should you wait to buy the Galactus then? You're 1,000 away. You'll probably have enough by next Tuesday, but I don't want to risk wasting your 6k and possibly huge nerf on Galactus. I don't think there's gonna be a huge nerf on the Galactus. I would like him to get nerfed because I have a pet peeve against him. But that's like it's a personal thing. Alright, I think we've, I mean, Nimrod has been crushing it, guys. Nimrod's fun. What else do we want to play? The Zabu Moon deck? Let's go for it. So again, to make this deck free to play, you just run Viper instead of Zabu. Why is Umbaku in there, by the way? He shouldn't be. I think he's coming down this season. 0 cost, -1 power Umbaku. He just makes it worse. Oh, man. I would actually... Okay, if we're talking seriously about cards that we want to see get buffed, Brian Huang, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. If we're talking seriously about cards that we want to see buffed, I would love to see Angel get buffed. I think that Angel is a really cool idea, being able to thin the deck, right? He just needs something else. He either needs to be more powerful. Maybe he should be free. I don't know. Should he be 0 cost? He should either be 0 cost or have like a guarantee not to show up in your opening hand. I don't know exactly how you balance around it, but I want to see something. They have a history of not nerfing Galactus well, exactly. They also have a history of not buffing Thanos well. I was going to be happy with New York getting to shuffle doubled cards from Shuri's lab over there. And the She-Hulk was free? Chat? The Project Pegasus adds the 5, and then the She-Hulk thought that I passed on 5 energy? She-Hulk -6. Why is She-Hulk 0? I'm not complaining, by the way. I'm very happy that She-Hulk is 0. I just haven't seen that happen before. I think I want the Zabu. I want the Zabu to be a Hulk. I want the Demon to be a Hulk. I want the Kazar to be mid. And I want Moon Girl to double Shang-Chi, and I'm gonna play She-Hulk now, right? Rather than wait. Makes sense. She-Hulk is free because Project Pegasus floated the extra 5 energy. It is counting as floating it, and then giving it to me? That's crazy, but it won't give it to the Sunspot because it didn't happen. Like, how does it... Project Pegasus doesn't give the extra to Sunspot, but it makes the She-Hulk free. That's the interaction that I'm questioning. Cost 1 less for each unspent energy last turn. Sunspot would have got it? Sunspot gets the Project Pegasus energy effectively doubled? This cannot be right. My brain is telling me this is not true. You think Hawkeye needs a nerf? He is too powerful? Oh, poor Hawkeye. Poor Hawkeye. Pretty sure that you shared the origins of your name. Yeah, we got Miyamoto's name. It had a great origin. I think Leader needs a buff. We don't want to see any more Leader. You were gonna doink over my hood just to kill him with the Killmonger? There's Moon Girl. Finally. Making me wish that I had not... making me wish that I had not turned the Zabu into a Hulk. Because then I could have double Shang-Chi'd. Anyway. I guess I'll Moon Girl mid. You have everything here but the hood. Ooh, but the hood. What do we run instead of the hood? I think you run Titania. I would run the Titania. I think Captain America needs a complete change. To see him never played Sanzu. I agree, Cordy. There are some characters that just deserve more than their cards are getting, right? So I flipped first, so I think this one was already locked up and I was just playing too cautiously. Quicksilver is fine. Quicksilver as the tech card for Mulligan is fine where he's at, I think. They can Shang my Hulks? Oh, with the Zabu, you're right. They can Shang the Hulks. I was like, no, they can't. My Goose is protecting them. My guard cat is doing fine. Guard cat is sleeping on the job. The other cat beats her. I should have armored them, right? I was like, I can armor Shuri's lab because yeah, there it is. Exactly right. I was getting arrogant because I thought Goose was going to protect him. And so then I needed to protect my She-Hulk over here. Well, if we'd had the better read, we would have won it. You're up 170 cubes without the Shuri Thanos arrow. Using the Nimrod. Nice, nice. Angel should drop into play from hand also. Maybe that's all that he needs, right? You've genuinely been winning with the Hawkeye Domino combo in the C3 deck? Yes, TMS, yes. The Cerebro 3s is fun. Are you using Bast or Valkyrie? Mr. Doctor, noted Cerebro enjoyer. Drop the Ant-Man down. Just over here, still playing the Sandman Ramp Leech. Epic Nate, it's a solid deck. Puts one foot in front of the other. It climbs pretty consistently. It's a very good deck. Okay. 2/4 Sabretooth. Honestly, I'm interested. I'll play the Rocket over here. I don't want any of my one costs getting merged with Clintar. Because Clintar is now, the symbiote is considered a 4-cost. We can Kazar. You have the Valk. Forgot about her in C3. She's fun there. Umbaku should jump back into your deck if he's on the board at the end of the game. Just a little bit more dynamic gameplay. Just to watch him, and then he runs out. Too strong to be on the board. Alright. Do I just pass? Or do I get the Zabu in here? If I get the Zabu in here, She-Hulk will be 4. The Shang-Chi would potentially be 3. I'm just weighing out what I could potentially draw. I think the Zabu is worth it. Shuri player? It's a weird Oh, you got the Punisher from Camp Lehigh. Okay. All is forgiven. But don't I just win? What? Why don't I just... This gets you. He can, like, Red Skull to guarantee 1 lane and then Titania somewhere else. So I have to have a margin of victory of 5 or more. And I do at every lane. The demon getting buffed by the Kazar gives me that. He's a 7-point demon. Yeah. Locked up. I don't think Arrow even messes with me because my board is so full. Oh. Dr. Doom. Well, like I said, guys, 5-point margin of victory and it's locked up. He already was the Titania in the symbiote. He's the Shuri Dr. Doom player. You just saw the guy's name. Yeah, Leech got him. Oh, Urko is a combo. First 2 letters of the first name and the first 2 letters of the last name. It comes together pretty good as a title. It's also very unique, which makes it memorable. There are some things that are like unique and like impossible to remember, but Urko is like, it's clean. Short and clean. Yeah, it's in the symbiote. Okay, I gotcha. Never seen any Punisher variants since the game came out. Is this true? Are there any Punisher, or is it just that nobody buys the Punisher variants? I don't think I have one. I feel like every card is supposed to have a variant, though. At least one. Space Throne is not great for us. Which cards do we think are on the watch list? Hot take, could Sunspot be on it? I don't think they're worried about Sunspot right now. We know that Leech is there. We know that Thanos and Galactus are there. And I think Arrow is there. Royal Goblin. Sorry, Joseph. If he sees this coming, I'm going to be so mad. But there's no way, right? Yeah, no way. Here we go. Pixel Punisher. They do need to retune Pool 1 and 2. I think they need to retune it in that they need to make Pool 2 bigger. But I think the cards there are generally... like, there's still some very powerful cards in Pools 1 and 2, right? You get Shang-Chi in there. You get Killmonger in there. You get Iron Man in there. Some very good cards down there. Is Moon Girl better? Moon Girl will duplicate the demon. That way I have final turn. I'm going to do it for the demons. Do it for the demons. Dale, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. I think Punisher has like 2 variants, just Pixel and Baby. Is that it? I gotcha. Pixel and Baby. Are you... They are a bot. Okay. I was suspecting them of being a bot. Confirmed. Play the demon. Be efficient with our energy because we don't have the She-Hulk. Which variants this season would be my favorite? The Wolverine. The Wolverine variant is so good this season. We're talking about out of the battle pass, right? Anthrax, yours came from LAN Halo back in college. All picked random things to be killed by in the kill feed. Oh, I gotcha, Anthrax. Oh, the classic days of Halo. What a time to be alive. Then I do something like this. I should be all locked up. Yeah, we already snapped. Here we go. Only reason you know that it's Wednesday is because I'm streaming. Was wondering why I was streaming on a Tuesday. It's been one of those weeks, ATMS. It flies by. Bishop could easily fit into this deck. I think it could. You know how much I love Bishop, guys. Don't tempt me. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm also wondering about like Bast, Luke Cage. I don't know. How do you disrupt Galactus with this deck? With this deck, you just beat him. You hold Shang-Chi double She-Hulk for that final turn. So that's how you handle the Galactus. You can stack tons of points, but normally I just retreat from the Galactus. My primary Galactus tech is you use this button right here. It's a special tactic for dealing with Galactus. Late to the party, how's the climbing going? Zulka is going so well. We were smashing with Nimrod. Now we're playing a little bit of She-Hulk Zoo. And who knows where we're gonna go out after this. The world is our oyster. Yeah, Wolverine kind of already has the best variant, but why is Wolverine mostly naked in all of his art? Just got back from a meeting. Do I think Shuri will get nerfed? Yeah, we've got an update recently, Rich. Definitely getting dumpstered. If I Moon Girl, I get the She-Hulk copied. I think that's worth it here. LAN Halo parties were a lot of fun. Good old days of taking the physical console to someone's house to play multiplayer. Yes. When you were like scrounging around for the old TVs, someone would bring their TV, someone else would bring the extra console, set up the LAN party. Those were the days. Nimrod is bad? You regret buying him? Bruh, no, don't say this. You're gonna hurt his feelings. Also, I genuinely think that Nimrod is good. We can Sunspot. With the Jotunheim, I guess I just kind of slow roll it and let the Sunspot go crazy. Do I need to Goose somewhere? They ramped up with Electro, so it's like... Is it better to Goose Jotunheim or Goose Nidavellir? Electro Wolverine, you want to Galactus? But you don't want a Galactus to bar with no name, so I'll Goose over here. And see how you like that. No lag, whatever, in those LAN days. It's true. There were no server issues. It was straight through. Skill v skill. Yeah, I think it's a Galactus deck, but I think we kill them with the Goose, right? Because if they Galactus over here, they lose. If they Galactus over... They can't Galactus over here, and they can't Galactus over here. And then it's just whatever else they have in their bag of dirty Galactus tricks. Which includes Shang-Chi, to be fair. Maybe I need to armor? I'll keep that under consideration. Maybe we need to armor on Nidavellir and She-Hulk. I think that's the play. TMS not having much luck with the Nimrod. Need to try the Venom Nimrod list. You found MODOK much more intuitive. Yeah. I was initially, my first take was that Nimrod was going to do for self-destruction what MODOK did for self-discard. But I think MODOK came together just a little bit smoother. I don't know necessarily why. But Nimrod has felt a little clunky. You have Shuri. Electro Wolverine Shuri, they're actually a Nimrod deck? I don't know, what are they, chat? But I think I have to armor to protect my boys. And then Shulky comes in. All right, what do you have? You flip first now. Oh, so no, okay, so the armor didn't matter. I should have played Kazar. Kazar would have been 1 point better, or I should have played Shang-Chi myself. Maybe I should have played Shang-Chi myself. Yeah, because we lost initiative. What's the progress so far, Looping Moon? We're cruising around, I think, 86. We're moving. Feels like MODOK is much better than... Oh, Kang, okay. Thank you. This is not actually the play that I wanted to make, so my opponent just helping us out here. What a nice guy. What a nice guy. So helpful. All right. Now, it's like Shang-Chi. Well, what's the call? Where is the big boy going? And what is he? He's Doc Ock? He's just going to put down a 20-point Doc Ock? I think this is the play. Here we go. Do I have an active Twitter account, Grizzly? No, I don't. I have one. I don't play much. Oh, no. Let's go. Victory. Would Shuri buff still active after Kang? Yes, because Kang resets fully. Why would they just play Nimrod? Was he hoping to bait? Was he hoping to bait a Shang-Chi? But if I Shang-Chi'd his Nimrod, then he would have gone to bar with no name and lost the game. Kenneth Prime. I play Kenneth all the time. This time of year is the best because peanut butter Reese's eggs. Mmm. Yes, yes. The true lord of all the candies. Our work meeting interrupted. You the Teddy stream. How rude of them. I know, Kaz. Can't they plan around our schedule? We've been doing this for a while now. Oh yeah, Electro. They could only play one. You're right. You're right. I was crediting them with more than they were due. Let's get Zabu developed. Nice. That's actually great for us. Ooh, Sinister London. Okay. Double sunspots. We'll go dueling sunspots. That seems very beneficial. Wait for it. So I want the She-Hulk. To Sinister London, of course. I want to be able to find the Shang-Chi. But then just putting energy on the sunspot feels pretty good. Time Stone jumps them up. Okay. Ant-Man is quite reliable. I feel like Rocket is pretty good. He could ping multiple times. Like, do I want Goose to throttle them? I think so, because I have Zabu set up, so I get to run my control, but they don't get to play any of their big boys, except mid. Ooh, you hit losers. Sorry, Leech, you hit losers. I get the Shang-Chi. Perfect, perfect. We just let the power go to the sunspots, I think. Or do you play like one rocket over here to get the +5? Maybe that's what you do. Alright, one rocket, get the +5s. Could have bought Token Tuesday yesterday and have gotten Titania, but instead on Monday, you got the Chibi Hood. Forget your purchase, even though the variant is cool. They're just pushing you. They're baiting the hooks. Don't you want to pay real money for some more gold? My dolphin? Can I catch any dolphins? Hood replacement? I think we were saying Titania is your replacement. The L of Leech is very clear, very clear. The Chibi Hood tempted you as well. You guys had the same variant in the shop? That's crazy. Okay, so it's Shulky, Chi, Ant-Man to make it... I guess I don't necessarily know where I want the Shang-Chi to go, but I probably want the Shang-Chi to go over here. This way he has a higher chance of doing that. Alright, Kenneth Prime, what do you have? I flip first, so the Shang-Chi actually doesn't matter, eh? No targets for Shang-Chi. Okay. Does that change anything that I do? I guess then I would not play the Ant-Man because it's better just to put power on the Sunspot. The dolphin net caught you, Looping Moon. Yep. They're trying to find how they can work it out. Miyamoto, you want to be the clownfish instead of the jerk dolphin? Depends on how much cash you're sending over to second dinner. I don't make the rules, I just call it like I see it. Why use this deck over a more meta one to climb Homelander? It's fun. Also, I don't know if it feels pretty dominant right now. I haven't been keeping track carefully of our win rate, but since we switched, we're doing very well. You've been trying Mojo in this deck? Mojo would be nice here. You got the Space Black Widow? Yes, yes. The Dolphins are just jerks? The Dolphins have I don't know. What is the Dolphins' public image actually? I feel like Dolphins have a pretty positive public image. They learn tricks. They're at SeaWorld. If you have to call them cute, if you have to have a cute fish, it's probably a dolphin. We'll go Quinjet Armor. You want widescreen and rotate option for the game so that you can play on the iPad on its magic keyboard. But what would you use the keyboard for on the iPad? Isn't it better just to go on the touchscreen? Or am I crazy? You played nothing? I will double the sunspots in a heartbeat. Don't test me, I will do it. The Dolphins know about the Shuri nerf. Dolphins have a positive image because of their good marketing. If you look into it and find out they do some pretty bad stuff. Yeah, I know that they do some crazy stuff too. Okay, Sunspot, Sunspot. It sucks that it's on the same lane, but here we are. This deck fun? Oh yeah, TJ. TG. This deck is a killer. People don't see it coming. How do we want to play out the final turn? I don't have targets for Shang-Chi. Our tempo is too fast. Too fast for him. We can... I think Throne Room is also pretty dangerous for us. So we like go something like this. And then just put the extra 4 power at Hala. Alright, let's see how this goes. Nothing. Nothing. Chang the Throne Room. If he moves the vision. Ooh, if he moves the vision, yeah, we could have caught him. Elatar, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. What else do we want to play? I feel like we should get... We could dust off the Valkyrie deck. We could also just play like Shuri with Kang. Try and climb quickly. It's a strange chat conversation to jump back into. Yeah, TMS, it's got all over the place. Chat conversation travels. Been waiting for a good Valkyrie deck, Kyle? I don't know if this is like the good Valkyrie deck is Thanos. Alright, I'll go ahead and armor. You just run Valkyrie and Thanos ongoing and you probably have the best one, but I've got a Valkyrie Zoo deck that I like a lot. Valk deck isn't old enough to have dust? I guess not, but I haven't played it very much. I was just showing it off yesterday evening for the featured location. I will go Kazar. You just tried to get Cerebro 5s on the last stream. We should go back. Yeah, we tried the C5s on the last stream, Simon Cleric, and it just felt so bad. I don't know. I know that some people are getting it to work, but they have they're more dedicated than I am, frankly. I'll admit that. I don't have the patience for it. Play Sand Ramp might be worth it with all the destruction. It might be. We can play Leech ourselves. C3 is a great Valkyrie deck, but I think you might have an unhealthy C3 obsession. No such thing as an unhealthy C3 obsession. It's just fun. I'll Shang-Chi right back. That way if the Captain Marvel leaves, he's kind of pinned. Then I need to Moon Girl like here so that the Captain Marvel can't just flip it, right? I think so. I think this is how it plays out. Alright, their Hulk goes down. If Captain Marvel leaves, they lose that lane. And then they show Magneto. Yep, alright, we got it. What's a good Sandman deck that doesn't have Electro? It's like Destroyer ongoing, I think. It's hard. You want Sandman set up a little bit early. But if you're just looking to throttle them on turn 5, or on turn 6, really, then you play like the ongoing Destroyer Bones with a Sandman in there. Play a whole lot of C3 if you had the Valkyrie. It is fun. Okay, Super Flow, Sunspot Quinjet, see what we're given. You just love how pretty much every time a new card comes out, Cerebro fans are like, this is the chance! Even Orca made C14 a thing, even if it was just a meme. Yeah, it was just a meme. C14. Look at this, guys. I could play Cerebro 14s. I get a +2 buff out of my 3-cost card on the Orca and on the Agatha. It's crazy. C3 is so much better with the Valk. Yeah. So your Cerebro 3s got pretty expensive with the Valk and the Bast being needed. I think I just play She-Hulk. There's the Moon Girl, though. Okay, well, now I gotta think about it. How many cards can I eliminate that are earlier in hand to be able to get the She-Hulk to get duplicated? And it's only cards that I get to play right now. So I get to play Goose and Ant-Man. Next turn, Moon Girl. That would duplicate the She-Hulk. That would do it. I will do it. Here we go. Is this the first deck that I took from a viewer battle mode? No, KG, we've stolen so many more. We've stolen a bunch. Well, okay, from a battle mode, yes. This is the first deck that I stole from a battle mode. But I stole plenty of other decks from before we had battle mode, and I was just running the deck suggestions, right? Okay, so Moon Girl. Duplicate the She-Hulk. Cerebro needs a buff, to be fair, make it more consistent. Yeah, there's something about him that's just missing, right? Not able to quite get it together. Mystical Being, you were on this train weeks ago. I love it. I think I remember that. You were playing like a version of the Dirty 30. But it's not, rather than the greedy magic infinite energy cheat type, it was something more like this. I think I just pass. I don't draw, but that's fine. Alright, cool, Wound. You're gonna drop Star-Lord like that? I'm gonna snap on you. You can't get away with that here. Nice of him to let me get the Super Flow freed up with the Juggernaut, so both She-Hulks are free. And then I can play, like... He flips first, too? Kazar... Shang-Chi? Something like this? Is this deck more effective than the Good Cards Dino Shulky one? You know, Alec, I haven't tested the Good Cards enough in the current meta. But this one feels really good. Honestly, it's really close between the two of them. They have a lot of similarities. Like, you will still often find yourself on the Good Cards version of the deck doing this. But the Good Cards has the dino and the arrow to be able to get alternate win conditions. And this deck has the zoo efficiency to fall back on. Donating cubes, donating cubes. Grab this. Grab this. This deck it's good. Run the same list, Chavez over Shang-Chi and Titania over Goose, but at the moment, you took Kazar out for the Shang-Chi because of the hot location. You have to be running Shang-Chi right now with the hot location. That's 100%. But normally you don't run him. You run Chavez for the consistency. Wow. Okay. Zabu. These are going to be some cheap cards. Got the Infinite last season with it, and this season you're at rank 89. That's great, Mystical Being. I mean, it's the Sunspot, She-Hulk, Moon Girl combo is just so good. And I'm mostly not playing Titania because I have a grudge against her personally, but Titania is very good. You can sub Titania for Rocket or however you want to fill her in. How do you play Nimrod on Marvel Snap? Durezzo, we were just switched off of a Nimrod deck. We had been rocking it for a while there. I really want to get the demon cloned. But maybe I just need to... It would be Hood first, right? And then Moon Girl? Maybe I can thin the hand more. We'll see if we can thin the hand just a little bit more. Titania is a sleeper in the deck. Titania is quite good, yeah. Cerebro is missing the binoculars on the Steampunk. Maybe that's what it is. Titania is great if you don't have initiative on turn 6. Exactly. This is where my personal grudge against Titania comes in. I feel like my opponents often do better with her than I do. Do I want the extra turns? If I use magic... I mean, the Moon Girl is quite lucrative with both Demon and She-Hulk in hand. The problem is, they're on opposite ends of my hand. I'm gonna have to do something wild to get them together. Or I could just play Moon Girl and not care about getting the demon cloned. Then I can play like Goose, limit them a little bit. Or I could play... I want to hold on to the Shang-Chi. I'll play the Goose. Something like this. It hurts when you need a different card, but she makes you pull what you need earlier. Oh, from Chavez? Yeah. The Chavez consistency is a puzzle to play out. Alright. They magic for Limbo. I don't need to use my magic. I need to. Your bounce Thanos with a magic and an Angela? What is this deck, Corky? What are you doing? Whatever you're doing, it feels illegal. I kind of want to use Agent Coulson to see what he's going to give us, but then I lose additional card draw. What would I get, though? Sunspot? Sunspot would be nice. Honestly, anything else there is not that exciting. Okay, fine. I convinced myself. Coulson, and then get the demon out. TMS with 5 more gifted memberships. Team Teddy grows stronger. TMS here just to remind you guys, he's the GOAT. Rallying cry for the Teddy Ninja memberships. Brooke AG gets it here. AG grabs one as well. Eduardo snatching that up. Nathan, Eric, let's go. We got the thank yous dropping in the chat. TMS the GOAT. Thank you, my friend. The generosity on the membership team is very much appreciated. It goes a long way here at the channel. TMS will not be stopped. I think I leech them. Give them a taste of their own medicine, right? Next turn. I mean, this feels really good. What do they have? They got the Blue Marvel, but now everything else is bricked up. Perfect, perfect. I could just like Ant-Man over here. We get the She-Hulk down. I'm flipping first. So we just toss the Hell Cow mid. AG asking for TMS's autograph. Inscribing TMS's name and under the pillars of the community. He's laying the foundation. TMS rallying the likes for the stream. That helps promote us out everywhere, guys. It helps us out a bunch. Is this a bot? No, he's snapping. Yes, I snapped. You snapped. I already snapped, my friend. Corky, I already snapped. Is he just, like, mad that he got leeched? Is he tilted? Is he already infinite? What is happening? Up to 21. Nope, they got us. Woof. So close. You love when people play the arrow and then it just does nothing. Why didn't I play Shang-Chi on right? Because I flipped first. I didn't have initiative. It wouldn't have hit anything. Did it have a target? I didn't think it had a target. It's so annoying when people spam the emotes no matter what deck they're playing. Yeah. It's annoying no matter what deck they play. Losing the 8-cuber does feel bad. Recently got the do not emote title, but then I think you're just asking for it though. I think when you put that down, Simon, you're just asking for it. The people who will spam will see that and they'll do it more. Okay, get the Kazar down. They did have a 9er there, Mystical. Yeah, I probably should have locked that in then. We'll win them back. Get the Sunspot down. Play the Ant-Man as well. And then pass 2 energy. That's not too bad. Yeah, it is asking for it exactly, Urko. Makes you feel better. Just saying it. Do not emote. They got their Lehigh Camp Gambit. Kills my Nick 2 Hood. Gambit with the handshake. Well, a good game to you too, sir. A scholar and a gentleman. Now you're 100% here. You played Rocket League with the friends until now. Urko's been bouncing in and out. Is Rocket League still alive, Urko? What season are they on? I tried to get into Rocket League. I don't know, like a couple of years ago. It was impossible. I don't have it. I don't have the Rocket League hands. Angelo was 8 prior to when he played the cards. I gotcha. So the Shang-Chi would have missed? Alright. That makes me feel a little bit better that I didn't have so much of an egregious misplay. You just played Moon Girl into your own Cosmo. Yeah, Mystical, some days are like that. Alright, what are they going to pull now? Come on, give me another big Shang-Chi target. A juicy one? It is. Well, you don't say. So we got him here at Camp Lehigh. Do I need additional help here? I think I do. It's like just play the armor. We're going to kill 2 of them. We're up, we're up. Quinjet to complete Ant-Man. I mean, that's generally good. I would just hate to kill Devil Dinosaur and America Chavez, but still lose Camp Lehigh, right? All right, I'm gonna go in here, play it a little safe. I'm gonna go refill my water, guys. The chair taking home the cubes? Oh, they just retreated. Okay, okay. Thanos will occasionally play Arrow, but he doesn't have to. Grab up our missions. The chair is OP. What did I miss? Oh, so, okay. Rocket League is still alive. You have 2,500 hours in it, Urko? It's crazy. Trying to think what other games, like, I mean, that's probably similar to what I was doing with League of Legends. I was grinding out the hours in League back in college, man. Those were the days. I wasn't good. That was the crazy thing. That was like one of the games that I played the most while being terrible at it. I was only silver in League of Legends my entire League tenure. And I was like, yeah, this is it. I'm just going to play this forever. Teddy's playing against everyone that you play now? Mr. Doctor? You're seeing all the same characters? Basically playing your deck, bruh. Nice, nice. Can you be good at LoL? As a plebeian? Not really, I guess. You have to be... If you're not from East, how do I say it in a way that YouTube will not flame me? If you're from east of Japan, you're gonna be bad at it. If you're from west of Japan, you're gonna be good at it. Alright, I get one demon down. And then I just wait. I can keep slow rolling and power up the sunspot, I guess. Can't wait for Armored Core 6. You plan to take that game pretty seriously. Armored Core 6, this is a fighting game? Isn't Armored Core 6 a fighting game? It's a mech game? Dude. If it's a great mech game, I'm in. Totally in. Okay. I need to keep my She-Hulk cheap. Drop the demon so I get the card draw. You just had an applesauce too? Yeah. Turbo Golf Racing. Mystical being? I have never heard of this. What are you talking about? Turbo Golf Racing. I've heard of speed disc golf. This is, of course, a complete tangent. Not relevant to anything that you're talking about. But speed disc golf is where you just try and time yourself how quickly you can make it through the course. Exercise in both jogging and precision disc shooting. You copied onto Morbius. And you have 5 cards in hand. I feel like this is where MODOK just murders us, right? Or they don't have it. Can I play some games with a new card? RDG? I did. I was getting flame. I started... well, I wasn't getting flame. There was one person in chat who was like, can you play something other than Nimrod? I don't own him. But we played like the first hour with Nimrod. And honestly did quite well. It's on Xbox Game Pass. Always QQ. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you. The Armored Core is a From Software game. But is it multiplayer, Miyamoto? I thought, isn't Armored Core multiplayer? Hope to see those games later on the channel. You think it's a nice card? I do as well, RDG. You can rewind the stream on YouTube and see us pick up from the beginning. We had some great games. If you want to see the list that we were rocking, or some of our matchups. Not much Killmongers in the competition pool, eh? Killmonger is constant in your pool. You play in Europe to know how the matchmaking go global-wise. Yeah, so matchmaking is regional. I am playing right now on the APAC region, Asia Pacific. And it comes and it goes. Some days you see it all the time. Some days it doesn't bother you so much. I think they're a bounce deck. Like, why would they also are getting nothing running together, so I think we just try and run them over here. Anyone here played Marvel Heroes before it got shut down? The one from the Diablo creator? You really miss it. Still play some to date. 1,600 hours. I never played Marvel Heroes. And then they Moon Girl of all things. Maybe I just Hood? I think I do just Hood. Hood, let the Sunspot stack up. Play something big. Do it, I dare you. Yes, okay. Shang-Chi is ready. He's primed, he is waiting. Pop him. And then we take in the dub. With... I flip first. Maybe I want the armor. 1 point, 2 points weaker, but it would protect 2 1-drops. Who knows what they're running? They're running something crazy. Speaking of Diablo, can't wait for Diablo 4. They just hit us with the phone Diablo though. Now they're gonna give us Diablo 4. Is Diablo 4 gonna be is it gonna be hype? Should I hop on the Diablo train? I'm always hesitant to try and hop on like covering these huge franchises that have a lot of legacy fans. Very hard to break into those kind of things. The Lord Bonk, thank you for the follow. Restarted the stream one time and was typing in chat as if you were live, so you prefer to watch it live. Rewind it on your own time. Yeah. Because you know that I'm gonna like brain empty, read your comment, and then be like, what are you talking about? Have I had the chance to see Quantum Mania yet? I have not yet, Reggie Watts. I keep on getting blocked. And honestly, with all the comments that I've heard so far about Quantum Mania, I think it's slipping. Like if I'm going to catch something on streaming, catch me watching Puss in Boots 2: The Last Wish. That movie, I somehow missed Puss in Boots while it was in theaters, and now I'm actually regretting it. It looks great. Don't you have phones? You can play next weekend if you pre-order Diablo. Diablo is already on Diablo 4 mainstream. Though the phone Diablo is garbage. Here's the thing, Mr. Doctor. I heard that the phone Diablo is not garbage, but it is very predatory in its monetization. Like, basically the take was, it's a good Diablo game. In fact, like if you look at even the graphic level versus some of the current Diablos, it's fine. And like some of the features are things the community has been asking for. But then you look at how it's monetized and you're like, oh, it's so bad. Anyway. Let us... I mean, more demons and more sunspots, right? This is the way. If I get Kazar, does he matter? Probably not. What if I do this? And then I can play like a She-Hulk down, right? It's super pay to win. Some guy spent $100,000? Yeah, that's crazy. Here's the thing. The 100,000 like in Snap would more than max out everything in the game, right? The Super Whale. What was does anybody remember the price tag that the guy who finished the collection track paid? It was nowhere near 100,000. Jimmy Mitchell, thank you for the subscription, by the way. Thank you. You remember the mobile game coming out? Someone spent 10,000 and got nothing of significance from it? Exactly, Lord Bonk. It's stupid. Diablo was like just preying on their poor fans. Is the Avengers game from a few years ago on console any good? You read the in-game transactions are ridiculous. Are you talking about like the games as a service one? I forget what it was called. It's still been getting some updates. I think like if you stayed in the community, it was okay. But I never heard very good things about it. You paid like 20,000 or 10,000? Yeah. RDG, you like the Nimrod and the Galactus? We don't talk about turn 6 Galactus here. He's got Shang-Chi just to wreck me, right? Probably. Don't worry, another Diablo game will fix everything they've been breaking since post-Diablo 2. That's the crazy thing, right? The Lord Bonk is like, Diablo 2 is still seen as practically perfect. And then they just make new games and everybody complains. Cartus, good to see you. Good to see you back. Assume people that spend that much is like pocket change to them, hopefully. Oh yeah, Kaz. I sure hope so. They definitely have something to splash. Marvel Snap's the first mobile game that you've played that's not pay to win. I think that as much as people were complaining around the Zabu and the Surfer, Marvel Snap is not that bad. Marvel Snap is pretty wide open. I mean, we got somebody to comment like, hey, why are you playing this deck instead of a more meta deck? Well, this deck still climbs. And it's incredibly free-to-play accessible. You just cut the Zabu into Viper, and then you've got a completely Series 3 deck that still smashes. Shang-Chi isn't real, and he can't hurt us. Exactly, TMS, exactly. Just had someone snap on turn 1 Bar Sinister on 3rd location. They played Mysterio on T4 and retreated. I love that when it's the snap and then get me out. I wish, can we get an update please that when you retreat immediately prior to anything else processing in the game so that people don't have to see your mistakes. It's going pretty well, Card. It's going pretty well. The climb is happening. We're at 77 right now. We're schmoovin'. They still need to balance out the tokens. Very wrong that people hate new card releases instead of being hyped. They do need to work on that. Like the Token Tuesdays is a start, but they need something more substantial for sure. For sure. I think I just wait with this hand. This deck remarkably does a lot of just sitting back and waiting. And it still wins with the Sunspot. That's how good he is. Cut the Zabu for the Baron Mordo. Yeah. Just like in the viewer match, right? That'll definitely help you out. Urko, you know that retreat, the embarrassed retreat. Retreat before they see the order that you set your cards. Yeah. I've done that many times. TMS, reminiscing about the Warcraft 2 as one of the best games. Warcraft 2, man. Blizzard used to be the GOAT, right? Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. So they did a reality gem, kills my Sunspot, turns him into a symbiote. Okay. At least I have the chance of top decking the Shang-Chi here, and they did not snap. Do we stay in? I have the demon. I lost the Sunspot. I have the Kazar. I do have Goose. I could like maybe Goose Nidavellir to keep him honest. Nah, we'll bounce. I don't like it. I was getting bad vibes. You want to Megasonic the Nimrod? Oh, yes. That's going to be the combo. Are there any more bundles coming out this month? Bundles that you can buy with gold? Alec, we're going to get the, what are they calling it? The Adversaries bundle. You get, a Bishop variant and a Mr. Sinister variant. That one looks pretty good. Leech again, Leech again. Arrow was like the third card in Pool 3. You used her for like a week. It's boring. RDG says winning is too boring. Arrow so much. We get tired of winning. We'll drop the armor. Diablo and Overwatch are in a rough spot right now. Well, hopefully Diablo 4 redeems it, right, Cardis? But yeah, Overwatch 2, that release was a mess. People were hating on that one. Yeah, you can get the new nerfed Shuri with gold. The bundle in the shop changes the way Shuri will work in your games. It's really revolutionary how Second Dinner is rolling out this new update. Cardis, you were a huge Overwatch fan, but then you've dropped off here with Overwatch 2. That's rough, man. It's too bad it got handled that way. Rather play a arrow player than a leecher. Yeah. Truth. Typhoid Mary? You're gonna do me like that? -1 to all my other cards? Come on, please, have mercy. This is terrible. I actually have to fight through a handicap now. And they just got a simple Medusa. Why couldn't I have had a little 2-cost Medusa? That's all I wanted. Leech is the new meta killer. Yeah, the problem is that he can just get kind of proactively run in the Thanos decks, regardless of who they face. Which do I plan to buy? Negasonic or Kitty, or both? You can only get one probably. If you have to pick between the two of them, J-Deuce, it depends on how much you want to run that Nimrod Negasonic or that Bounce Kitty. I love Bounce a lot, so I'm going to be playing Kitty. Now, of course, that whole deck gets murdered by Killmonger. I don't know what I want to play here. You need to figure out Bounce still, but you don't have Quinjet. You don't need Quinjet for Bounce, Lord Bonk. Quinjet doesn't help. I guess I She-Hulk here, and then wait for a big Shang-Chi. I said Kitty doesn't work with Bounce. Kitty does not get... Thank you. Thank you. Wave with the Mercy kill. Oh man, what a great opponent. And now he flips first. Do I just like play over here, right? Demon and Armor is going to be 9. Ant-Man is going to take me up to 12. That's 15. That passes them. All right. When Kitty is brought back to hand by Beast, then she will not buff herself. But she will be discounted to be free for the rest of the game, which I think is still worth it. And she synergizes with everything else that Bounce is trying to run. I was worried about Killmonger there for a second. Anyway, we take these. Hopefully free-to-play console games die in our lifetimes. Legacy should show the devs that complete single-player experiences are the way to go. Well, yeah. Legacy and also Elden Ring, right? Hope Hitmonkey will be good for the Bounce decks. I think he will, Zoran. I think he will. Hitmonkey should be insane. Oh, yes. Hitmonkey's gonna pop the freak off like he is wont to do. Top Joe video, good to see you. See that I'm not playing a Nimrod deck. I haven't played Snap since 2 days, so I don't know much about the new meta. Is Nimrod good? Worth buying? Is he bad? He is pretty mid. Pretty mid. I mean, that's a terrible way to review a card, I know, but that is how he feels. If you want to see, we played about our first hour, all Nimrod. So, if you want to see it, it's there if you rewind the stream. We were trying one of the decks that was pretty consistent for us. It did fine. We were climbing. It's fun. But if you're trying to purchase a battle pass based on what the card is doing, I feel like we need Negasonic to see where the card is really going to settle. Unfortunately. So if you're going to get Negasonic and you want to go all in, then Nimrod is going to be a lot better. But if you're looking for like an excuse to skip some of the battle passes, I think this one would be in the pass category. And then Hitmonkey is what everybody's excited for next month. So especially if you're looking at like, I have to buy Hitmonkey and I need to budget out carefully, then this one could be a pass. I could understand that. All right, let's Demon. Let's Kazar. Demon. Kazar? Ant-Man? Is this one of the craziest turns? I think I do need to Ant-Man, but then I only have two board spaces. Or I could give it back to them. I hate giving it back to them, though. I'm already giving them good enough cards. I will go mid. Alright, guest. If you had to compare Nimrod and MODOK, which one is a better season pass card? So we had more time to refine MODOK. And again, so here's the thing. I think Nimrod with Negasonic is going to be as good or better. But I think Nimrod without Negasonic right now is a step behind. There's the Killmonger. Yeah. Anybody have null? Can I get null, please, after that? Please. We lost everything. You were on the fence about the Nimrod, but the card back sold you on it. The Battle Pass overall is pretty cool. I do agree with that. We just lost everything, actually everything there. I don't think there's any scraping together a win. But yeah, the Season Pass is the most efficient way to spend money on Snap. Makes you sad that the Season Pass cards need another Series 5 card to make it work. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Well, so here's the thing. Like, I was climbing with Nimrod, right? Early in the stream, we were doing okay. But I think to really make it pop, the Negasonic is such a powerful synergy for what Nimrod wants. You can lay the destruction trap for her, or for him, and that's where it really comes together. Okay. I think could be Thanos, and they could just change the TVA. Let's Quinjet ourselves and then double our demon just to threaten. Kid named Killmonger. Unlock the Battle Pass cards as your unlock. Battle Pass is worth to avoid that hurt. I mean, yeah, like if you're spending money on the Battle Pass, if you're going to spend money on the game, the Battle Pass is one of the best places to do it. They're just going to wait. Are you going to turn TVA off? No? Yes? No? Maybe so? Is it a different playlist? The last track felt unfamiliar? Yeah, Urko, that happens to be the one track that I have always skipped because I don't really like it. But that's been on the playlist the whole time. I think Nimrod Destroyer has proven to be a fairly decent deck. Yeah, like it can get work done. You think the favorite thing about the Nimrod is that its existence buffs the hazmat? It is a credit to him, that's for sure. Alright. I'm feeling wild, guys. Let's play some movement. Came back to the stream, saw that you were gifted a membership. Yes, TMS has been smacking those around. You're a member and you're a member. Can't escape the TMS press gang recruiting for Team Teddy. Would I like Null, Galactus, Thanos, or Spider-Man? Which one of those would I pick as like the best? The Thanos is the best right now. Okay, I will Dagger. I'm remembering now. Movement is almost too intellectual for me to play on stream. The move deck you got is mine. Yeah, I guess so. I've been rocking this one for a little bit, and this is a horrific location collection, by the way. What do you do with this? What is this sick joke? Sure, Killmonger. And then Cloak. Can I end Kiln ahead? Unlikely. Moving across the rickety bridge is very dangerous, yes. Did they introduce new balance changes with the update? They did not, Top Show Video. Unless there is something that has happened like immediately that I'm unaware of. Master Mold bringing back the hand attack sounds fun. It does. I'm really looking forward to that. Magneto on the bridge for the last turn? Exactly. That should be the win, right? Do I play something there now? But Magneto on the last turn wins because it rips the Killmonger the Enchantress away, right? Unless they have something that gets into Sanctum Sanctorum. Even if they put like a 5 power, then they're at 9. Oh yeah, if they Doctor Doom, they would win.
Opponent snapped. Snap.
Alright, Alpaca, what you got? Do you have a location fixer? He might have a location fixer for us. Hey Teddy, how's the climb going today? Just tuning in. Brandon, it's going great. We're up from 73 to 77 right now. We've been climbing with a couple different things. Playing around. They got their arrow. Yeah. She dies. Okay. This is it. 8 cubes. You desperately want to enjoy move, but you find it too clunky. This deck works out very well, but it is very intellectual, and that's a problem for me on stream when I'm trying to keep up the chat conversation and the gameplay. Nimrod and MODOK are the perfect Battle Pass cards. They are really fun, not broken. I think that they are great Battle Pass cards. They've got the Oh, sorry, Alpaca. Sorry. Let's get it. We got tricks. We got tricks. When do I think Hawk Null will drop to Series 3? Like 3 or 4 months from now? We'll be 85 soon. Exactly, TMS. With wins like this, the greatest thing that Movement has right now to recommend it is that opponents get very arrogant and they snap against you when they should not. Master Mold and Kitty Pryde seem fun, but they're definitely not worth being Series 5 cards. You feel like the Series rarity should work how much skill it takes to use a particular card. But who will decide that, Pop Show Video? It's like, are you going to be the gatekeeper of the skill threshold of a card? I agree that I would like to see a release pattern that's not only dumping cards into Series 5, but here we are. Is Ghost one of the worst cards to be released? What's been the worst card dropped into Series 5? Probably Shadow King? I don't see Shadow King used ever. Not ever. Alright, come on. I have to get a good card in here at some point, right? Do I think Galactus would work and have some crap if you fit a hood in there? Probably not, Jackie Zhang. Okay, there we go. We finally hit. So now I can Vulture. That'll buff my Craven. Sentry. Shadow King and Sentry are both terrible, right? It feels like the free-to-play players are forever the younger siblings getting the handovers. It is a terrible feeling. No. Elliot. You Galactus player, you. Hate that. So now he just plays Galactus here, right? If he snaps, we leave. Kang seems the best way to climb outside of Thanos and Shuri. He does seem to give you a lot of cube security, right? Up until this month, Series 5 felt kind of meh. But then they released all these winners. Trogdor, so many winners coming to Series 5 this month. Shadow King is pretty good, not trolling. Not trolling. Brooke KG, you're gonna have to explain yourself because it sounds like you're trolling. Okay, fine. I wanted to play it out, but then you went and snapped. Did Absorbing Man drop to S3? Yeah, he did. What's a good replacement for Absorbing Man in this deck? Miles Morales. Or Beast. Miles Morales or Beast is what you try and fit in. Your girlfriend just found out about the tokens and she has 6,000 saved up? She's been hoarding them for a rainy day, and now she can get Thanos? Dude, that's crazy. But, I mean, honestly, it was probably good that she didn't realize that now she can buy anything, right? Shadow King's rarely seen. Nobody wants to spend 6k tokens on it. People would rather get Thanos or Galactus. That's true. Is that the, its cost is really inhibiting it getting playtime, regardless of how good the card is. Great. Alright, we might not play movement very long, my friends. We might not play movement very long. You've teched Shadow King in with the Shuri meta. It's honestly not bad. You got him from a cache. Wouldn't buy him, but he has okay use. Interesting, interesting. Well, maybe we'll be able to win at the raft. I need to Iron Fist Vulture. My question is, do I storm anything? Like, I could storm Nidavellir just to put the pressure on. Or I could play Iron Fist now. Maybe I do just storm here. Okay, let's do it. They put the power onto the sunspot. I'd also love a way to be able to get my Human Torch back in the game. Iron Fist here for the additional power. Vulture across. Super Scroll came in clutch for you once. You got a cube. So clutch, so clutch. Ooh, JR. It's a very weak Shang-Chi. Just to get presence on Storm. Shadow King would counter the Venoms that will inevitably come with the Nimrod. Yes, he will, actually. This is a true statement. Okay. Now... I can arrow just for the points to keep up. I guess I do that. I mean, we're ahead at Flooded. I just have to be able to win at the raft now. Need a draw. Heimdall, Magneto. Either of those will do great. But I don't have them yet. We'll see if we catch up. P-Rogue. Hey, Teddy, been gaining cubes, having so much fun with the movement deck I did a week ago. It is so awesome. Very well thought of, man. Continue with the great content. Well, I'm glad that you're loving it. We're rocking it right now. It's so much fun. Never had success with the Super Scroll. I haven't either, but I have been beaten up by him, if that counts. Wow, what is this game? So I'm ahead by 1, down by 4, and then I can play here and here to be able to go up more at Nidavellir. They think I lose? After all of this, I think I lose? I could play Kraven over here to the raft and only get the +7 at Nidavellir. Let's see what happens. If he plays too much, his Dino won't be able to draw back up. Blue Marvel. Okay, Blue Marvel seals it then. It'd be cool if they dropped cards to Series 4 and 3 the same day a new Series 5 card is released. That would be more fun for the cadence, right? Alright, we'll give movement one more shot. They come together. You could play Absorbing Man mid. And then, hold on. We could play Absorbing Man mid, but we stormed it. If he's still all ongoing, like this, like some kind of super rogue, would be great. But probably busted. Oh, if he turned off their ongoings as well? Yeah, that would be busted. Master Mold is on the 14th. I gotta be saving up. Gotta be saving up. When's the next series drop coming? Probably towards the end of the month. Not 100% on that one. Alright, love, what do you have for us? Krakoa is a much needed location. The one that plays your cards for you on turn 5? That sounds terrible. We'll get the dagger in. Goodbye, Sarah and Leech. That's true. It'll make those cards not be seen quite as much. We'll pull the dagger across. When they could get played randomly, people don't want to have them around. So sick of Leech Silver Fox. I agree. It sucks. Krakoa sounds dreadful. It feels like just like a ego light, and 50% chance to appear in your matches for 24 hours is just gonna be like, catch me not playing a lot for those 24 hours. Alright, then I do you, then I do Cloak. Or Storm. Or Storm. Yeah, let's go Storm. RNG is so fun though in a skill game. I think Shadow King is a sleeper pick. Can counter the Sunspots, the Venom, some Shuris over the top big boy cards. I think that he has some applications. He's just not able to breathe right now. What is Love doing? It's turn 5, mate. I know that you're just salty that you lost your Lockjaw. And you're gonna snap on this? I mean, I'm pretty tempted to snap back and just like arrow. I wish we had the Absorbing Man. Maybe it is still just the arrow to be able to preserve the storm though. Let's do this. Ooh. Okay. Soul Stone. Shulk. Time Stone. Reality Stone. The Fisk Tower. You couldn't have flipped it to Fisk Tower before I did all of those great pulls? Guess not. Guess that would have been asking too much, eh? Enjoy. Enjoy, you arrogant Thanos player. Is Kang worth or good in Shuri 0? Certainly is, Michael Stan. Certainly is. Kang is very good there. Just Kang is good in any meta deck that you're able to fit him into. He gives you the scouting information and then gonna be able to be very efficient on your cube climb. Arrow them to the danger room so they can reality stone the flooding. Yeah, exactly. We got it. Who wins if you run Agatha and Ego and Krakoa appear? I believe Ego will supersede all, but I don't know about the Krakoa Ego interaction. But I'm pretty sure that Ego beats Agatha. Finally unlock Galactus. While he is fun, he really is so counterable. Only have Kang left of the big three, the big bads. There you go, Brandon. Hopefully you're able to find him soon. Ego, take the wheel. Had a match last night. Shang-Chi'd into the Lockjaw. Killed their Thanos and the She-Hulk. He swapped into Reality Stone, changed it to Bar with no name so that you lost. It's so frustrating. It is so frustrating. Okay, so I cloak here. That'll let me move the Human Torch. Then I can Doctor Strange to move him again. Ego beats Agatha. Hope that's the next Marvel What If. It could be. Alright. Boink you over here. Chat, are you seeing this? Vulture, buffed by Xandar, makes him a 4 power, which means the Doctor Strange will pull Human Torch, Cloak, and a Vulture. Here we go. Big brain, big brain. Is Galactus counterable when they have Null and Death in the hand? You don't have Shang in your hand? Nope, not at all. That's the Death Null. Galactus is great fun for the animation alone. Donate so many cubes just to see it. There you go. It is the best animation that we've got. The heroic battle against the hordes of Lockjaw Thanos decks continues. Indeed, Lex D. Good to have you on the stream, my friend. We'll see if Movement is able, with their little hipster hat, to punch back. But it is very challenging. Now look at this. 13. 13. Play the Absorbing Man. You know what Absorbing Man is going to grab? Both of these bad boys. Then I... Iron Fist... I think I do Iron Fist to prep the final turn. Okay, they go mid with all the lockjaw stuff. The sound design on the Galactus is awesome. It's so good. Sadly, Kang beat Galactus when it came to the animations. You like the clocks better, Brooke AG? Come on, come on. Heimdall, give me strength. Ah, sad, sad. Heimdall and Magneto sitting back in the deck. Oh, they're just gonna give it over? Movement takes the win? Can we move up to 78? Let's see if we move up to 78. Speaking of what if, would you like to see Uatu get a little buff? Yeah, can Uatu please be guaranteed to appear in the opening hand? I mean, what's his point otherwise, right? If Uatu's not in your opening hand, why? He's dead. Actually dead. Is Galactus worth getting without Null? Keep skipping him to go get the actually OP cards like Dazzler, obviously, but I don't know. Simon, yeah, you should, Galactus is still worth it even if you don't have the Null. And Null now in Series 4 is a lot more accessible, so you can pick up the Galactus first and then find the Null later pretty easily. You love seeing the Thanos deck retreat? It feels good. It's the kind of engaging gameplay that you come to the Teddy Ninja channel for. Now, I don't really have a chance on getting these cards filling the location, right? I don't really have a chance on filling the location. So I do have a chance of storming it to lock them up. And then they don't get it. If I can't have it, they shouldn't have it, right? Kind of destroys Quicksilver if it starts in your hand. That's true. Then he should be a 1-1. And they get the Kang as well. Okay. Roller back. Seeing the locations would be pretty useful when planning out your super hard to play Galactus play. It could be. Like, seeing the locations has a certain benefit. He does the exact same thing.
Wind, aid my hand.
Makes you think, what if you somehow have Galactus, Dazzler, and fill that one location? Does it still count for Dazzler's all locations? Does it count for Dazzler's all locations? I don't think so. But maybe? I don't know. I don't know, mate. Alright, we got the Lamentis, eh? What do we play here? I can Doctor Strange the Human Torch, and he doubles, and then I could Absorbing Man, and he will double again, and then I could play the Magneto basically. I think that's worth it. Never mind. Of course they have the Leech. Everything is getting wasted away. Okay. But here's the thing. This is all locked up. And then Jotunheim is decaying. Do we still win this? You just play like, Vulture. You're gonna get turned into a 0, so I might as well not play you, and then I Magneto on the last turn. Magneto won't pull anything because he got bricked. Glad we got the Human Torch out when we did. I think we're okay. Leech, who would have thought? Such an original idea. How many cards do they have in their hand? 3? Devil Dinosaur is not that scary. There's the blue marble. No. That's the one thing. I mean, nothing in our hand would have been good enough. Ah.
Escaped.
So frustrating. You really want a good deck to run the Miles Morales? It could be here. Miles, I think, fits better in like the mid-range. I had somebody comment on my Moon Girl She-Hulk Zoo deck that they run Nightcrawler Miles in that deck, and they love it because then you can Moon Girl get double Miles popping at them. It does sound fun. It sounds very fun. Okay, so now I Human Torch. No, I dagger first. Yeah. It's the whole movement block. It's gonna be dagger, Human Torch, Craven, and then Doctor Strange pulls all of them. You ever tried running Infinite and Destroyer to counter the Leech? Nope. I mean, I've had decks that have it work. It was like the Dracula Zoo. I would run the 0 Dracula Zoo and I wouldn't mind getting leeched. It was great. Good times. Okay. Craven, Human Torch to get everything started. Nightcrawler Miles is great. Nightcrawler Miles is super fun. Guess the main counter to Leech is the 0 Sauron type of deck. Yeah, exactly, Kaz. Oh, you're just a bot? Opponent kindly telling us that they are just a bot. I will Iron Fist next to be able to play my... No, but then the mid location will be full. I guess I'm just going to play Absorbing Man later then. Alright. It is a bot? Yeah, it's a bot. Alright, we'll take the cubes. We'll take the cubes and we'll crown off the movement day. Seems like. Anyone compiled a list of all the bot names? Wonder if they are all random or something? There's too many to really figure out, I think. Alright. We did find the Heimdall, which is fantastic news. That means that we could like arrow, maybe arrow just for the points over here. And then Heimdall, Nidavellir to be able to get the shuffle of everybody but the Human Torch. The Human Torch will still be larger than the Falcon. We'll see what happens.
I am Iron Man.
There's a lot of sneaky bot names that definitely look like real players. Yeah, they got better at naming them. They started out with just like normal first names, and then they were like, alright, we gotta do better. Okay, so I could Absorbing Man the Arrow to pull them over to Nidavellir. That might be good enough, actually. Let's just do that. And then I guess I cloak for margin of victory. The Heimdall running up against Iron Man doubling Nidavellir is not something I really fancy. Though the dagger would buff significantly and the Craven would buff as well, but here we go. Ooh, they fill it up. Moon Girl? Sure. Final turn Moon Girl into your free Mantis and then your Agent 13. Alright, there we go. Really enjoying the turn 6 Galactus deck. Aw, Silver Fox. You have to resist the dark side. Resist the dark side. I think you got the instructions confused. Add the bot names list to the GG tracker. Tells you if you're playing a bot immediately. Ooh. Actually, great tech, Kaz. That'd be super fun. Okay. Do we want to play? Honestly, let's go back to our... Where were you? This, and we will run... We'll set up our raffle. Take me over here. Complete the previous giveaway. Complete me. Custom start. Exclamation point pick me. Spacebar. Number 1 through 100 for the number of tickets you would like to get to be entered into the raffle. The raffle is to play me in a friendly match to be able to crown off our stream. Enter now to be able to get a chance to fight me in a battle mode match. Battle mode match to crown off the stream. Do I Carnage? I think I do. We just like Carnage, Shuri, Nimrod. Oscorp Tower. So I wait.
Face the might of Asgard.
So now we could
Mjolnir.
Venom on the Nimrod, or we could just Destroyer. Destroyer might actually make the most sense. Alright, Shuri. There's the Zola. Okay, okay. Hang on. I have to do this very carefully. I Shuri here, then I Nimrod mid, and then I Zola the Carnage. 10-point Nimrod. Because it goes left to right, this Carnage will jump over, will chew down on these, and then never mind. Okay. Sure, sure. What are the points, TMS? You get points just by watching the stream. I think you also get some bonus points from donating and doing memberships, so you probably have quite the kettle. I don't know. I mean, we're ahead. I could just Destroyer on him. Destroyer over here? I'll Destroyer over here. Jonathan, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. Yeah, at least we got the Destroyer, right? But I wanted the Destroyer to be able to pop Nimrods. It would actually be better if he was destroying. There we go. TMS handing out even more memberships with another 10 added to the ranks of Team Teddy. The TMS press gangs, you can't avoid them, chat. You can't avoid them. He's going to bring in everybody. Thank you, TMS. Thank you for the generosity. The support goes a long way here at the channel. It means a lot. Ooh, Slick. AFK. John. Rids. Purple getting the membership as well. Junior Griffin. Dave Hart. Samuel Andre. Reggie Watts. There we go. TMS will not be stopped. Will not be stopped. Kaz, the next time we do a stream, it's a drinking game. Every time you get leeched, you take a shot. I'm gonna get sloshed way too fast, guys. Listen, I'm a pretty slim guy. I can handle my alcohol, but not that much. Not that much of a shot every time we get leeched. All right, a couple more seconds to be able to get your entries in, to get in on the battle mode goodness. They wave for us. That could be a nice little Nimrod in here. Get Nimrod down early. Or, if we're fighting over Sanctum Sanctorum, right, then it's like Shuri. Shuri into the Nimrod into the Venom. Could also be pretty solid. They've got their own Nimrod. All right. The Battle of the Nimrods. And I think it is slots. It is locked up. Let's pick our winner. Never Stop. Congratulations. Never Stop. You have won. Choose your deck, and then you can post the join code here in chat. And I will rock in, get the battle started. Okay, this is fine by me. And then I think I just did Venom and wave, and we see where this goes. You're 2 for 2 at the raffles that you enter. That's crazy. Any good substitute for Shuri in this deck, Jason? Yeah, you can run like Psylocke probably. Ooh, we take that win. Not bad, not bad. There we go. Here's all the notifications for the memberships. Got a little bit of lag on bringing them in. All right, never stop. Just let me know. Throw the join code in here. Yeah, buy a lottery ticket, exactly. 2 for 2. No, you don't have to share the deck list. Just create the room, paste the join code into chat, and then I'll join up. Cthon. I play Cthon a lot. You were going to play Thanos since you just got him, so probably best that you did not win. Oh, but it would have been fun. Our battle would be legendary. Alright, so I just want to be able to stack as big a Nidavellir as possible.
Face the might of Asgard.
Cthon has always rocked this same Thor. This is all he does. Come on, Nimrod, Nimrod, Nimrod. Wolverine. Not really what I wanted there, but we'll make do. Go Vision. Thor Lockjaw got you your first Infinite Season. Love that deck. It's really good. It's super fun. Okay, so I Carnage first, and then I Venom on top of that, and then I like Zola that to distribute out, right? That produces the most... Does that produce the most points? It produces the most points if Wolverine comes back to middle. Otherwise, I think it's actually just Venom on the 15 stack. Because then I could have a big Carnage. He'd be 6 plus 5, 11. He'd be a little bit smaller. Alright, Wolverine. Jump away, jump away. Yeah, never stop. You're gonna have to pick a deck. Yeah, Venom seems better. Here we go. The Nidavellir buff, it's tight. Okay, they move the Vision. And then they do nothing. We'll chow down.
Enough said.
Wolverine. Alright, he didn't go mid. So we played it right. Now Izola. He'll go left, kill the Wolverine. He'll go right. Maybe kill the Wolverine again? Cthon, what do you have? What do you have? He could have Infinite. Infinite to the Blunder Castle. Ooh, that would be a spicy play. And then I'd be trusting on Wolverine coming back mid. Venom and Nidavellir is cracked. It is crazy. Getting the +5s is nuts. Alright, let's see it. Let's see it, mate. I could Zola the Wolverine. That probably doesn't get me enough at Death's Domain though, right? Hip pop. GG's. Wolverine, come on. Oh, mid. I wanted you on right. Shang-Chi's? Are you kidding me? You read the Shang-Chi? Oh, that's crazy. Cthon, are you watching? Cthon, are you watching me right now? I mean, you could realistically make the read that I stacked everything on the Venom and then was gonna follow up with the Zola. It's still disgusting. You got 10 Medusa boosters for the day complete? Yeah, post the code in chat. Burbus, good to see you, good to see you. Hope you're having a great week. That's a fair read. Friendly battle. Ooh. Let's rock. What are we going to play? I kind of want to just keep playing Nimrod. I also might play Junked Up. You know what? Let's stick with it. Join me. Paste. Join in. Alright. We're gonna keep playing Nimrod. You picked a homebrew fun deck? Fantastic. I'm playing Nimrod, so it's It's gonna be similar. Terra control is too good. Well, hopefully we have a good match here. I think that Nimrod is not. People aren't gonna be mad that I picked any try-hard deck here. The yellow jacket combo for infinite power. What was the yellow jacket combo that we found? Where you got like the 200 pointer? Peak. Peak is. I don't know if that's good for me. My destroyer now is just a 6. I don't think I electro. Oh. Mr. Negative flipped with the magic. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Okay. Shuri. Into Nimrod.
I am Iron Man.
I think this is like the highest possible roll his deck could have. So we're just going to retreat at the end of this, but we'll see how far it goes. Oh, Sarah too. Of course, it's also Sarah. Yeah. Mr. Negative, Sarah, Magic. Got anything else in there for us? Okay, now... Is it Zola? No. It's the Venom here. Okay, so I Killmonger, then I Venom. Why did I add Killmonger to the deck? As a tech to fight the Thanos? Yes. Leo, it was specifically up against the Thanos matchups. The Killmonger helps a lot. But that was it. That was actually it. We were running through different iterations. 2 cards in hand, 1 card in deck. This is going to propagate my Venom. Chow down over here, spit the Nimrod out. Chow down over here, spit the Nimrod out. Is it worth seeing? I know that he hit the absolute high roll. We're not that far behind, are we? I'm going to be adding 19 power on right. And I'm going to be adding 19 power on left. And I'm going to be adding, with the sewer system calculation, YOLO it. It's too much math. Let's just see it. He was a good sport and he didn't snap. So here we go. The Wolverine could make all the difference. Guys, if Nimrod wins here, like, do we have to start calling him Nim God? I mean, this is crazy. TMS calling out the YOLOs. No, the Wolverine hop. The Wolverine hop. Go mid. Wolverine, you have to go mid. Please.
Enough said, bub.
No. Okay, we still got it.
Victory.
We were actually... Wolverine cheated us out of 10 points. On right. Nimrod's OP. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. That's nuts. That's crazy. Turns out if the opponent plays magic for you, you're in a great spot. It's when you have to try and fit in playing magic to get more time that you struggle. You love the Nimrod? Wish that you could afford the pass? Yeah, Burbus, I know. Nimrod seems very cool. Sold on Nimrod now. 180 turnaround. That worked. No one is going to deny that worked. Also, we know all but one of Never Stop's cards now. He got Psylocke early, because of course he did. I guess I just keep waiting. Let the rocks go. He's going to set up Bishop? When are you going to take time to let the rocks leave? I'm not going to kill him for you. Do I just set Wolverine, or do I run... Do I chow down with the Carnage? If I did that, then I would want to... like, Carnage over here. And then I could Nimrod, and then I could Zola on the Carnage. That's not too bad. Let's try this. Rocks are OP. They're holding it down. They're holding it down. Honestly, you wish more cards were like Nimrod, not game-breaking, just adding more fun tech to play with. Hopefully, as the game continues to expand and expand the roster, develop the roster, we will get a lot more cards like that. Wolverine, you're killing me. Actually, never mind. You're fine. You're fine. Stay there. So I'll book you a first-class flight to New York. Never mind. I will not do this. Lies of the Jedi. Hang on. So what's the crazy play that we make now? Do I Destroyer and then Zola the Destroyer? Or do I Venom over here and then Zola on the Venom? Like, Destroyer is so many Nimrods. Let's try the Destroyer angle. Again, too many mats. Too many mats. When will they release the Rock as a card? For April Fool's, Cardis. It's the April Fool's pack. Destroyer and the Zola. Now, Wolverine, don't get in the way. That's all I ask. Venom Bucky in another location. The Venom Bucky is also a good one, right? We had a lot of options. Of course the Wolverine jumps on it. Of course he does. Honestly, I mean, there's worse things than Zola on the Wolverine, because then I get 2 6s and then an 8 going random. That's good for the Zola. I could also just Taskmaster on the Destroyer, which is quite good. Not nearly as comedic. And heck, I could like Bucky Venom? Is Bucky Venom actually just the safest play? Everybody wanted to see the Zola 50-50. JM, you're Cathan? Fantastic to see you. I mean, I thought it was a great read that you had on that match. I play you all the time, man. They're always great matches. I'll set up the Bucky here. It's Wolverine. He's the best at what he does. At being a cheap cornerstone to the destruction deck. Noted, noted. So here I just like Electro into Shuri Destroyer Taskmaster, right? This feels really good for us. Let's put some pressure on. We're here to see me lose, but to do it spectacularly. I gotta have the entertaining content, yes. The Wolverine buff was great. I agree, TMS. The Wolverine buff was so good. Oh, played a Luke's bar? That was lockstep on what I was gonna play anyway. Doesn't matter where I play the Shuri, it doesn't. I don't think getting the extra card played was going to matter. Now we Destroyer. So this is a 30-point Destroyer into a Taskmaster. We're also opening up the Bucky. Would be dope to have an Alliance and Clan matches. I know, AG. They're saying that they want to introduce a Clan feature. And I'm very excited for what that is going to look like. Because no other collectible card games really have guilds or clans. Teddy Clan in the future, you know it, TMS, you know it. We're gonna be rocking Team Teddy into a real game entity. Yeah, it's always in the future. Okay, so now, if you're gonna give me more time, if you're gonna twist my arm about it, never stop, I guess I Venom instead. Or hang on, it's like Wave Venom. That way he cannot play as many cards. And then I Zola on top of that. Burbus, you'll spend however much money it takes to join Clan Teddy. It won't cost you a single cent. Hazmat General? We're gonna have to develop a whole hierarchy in the clans, right? What are we gonna call the clan leaders? If we have to form cadet branches, we will. We'll make sure that everybody has a chance to join the broader alliance. Does Clash Royale count? Maybe it does, Cardis. Maybe it does. Maybe they'll follow something like that. I think there's a number of great examples that they could follow. Why did Blue Marvel stay? Oh, the Jubilee. I know this. Okay, so now I even got a Nimrod. How do I have 8 energy? Why am I so... It's turn 7 with Electro. This never happens to me, guys. Here we go. Unfortunately, I can't Nimrod on left. That would be even better because Zola resolves left to right, but this is still crazy. Come on, never stop. You know you want to see it. Never stop wishing that he had the Shang-Chi or the Leech. Hopefully we get a custom clan title to rock when we get clans. Yo! I don't know if they'll let people write custom titles. I think they're pretty hesitant to allow the gamers' dirty minds to write whatever they want. It would be fun though. I wouldn't have a problem with it. Chomp chomp. So this, like, we know that Nimrod is okay on ladder. Nimrod, when your opponent always plays magic, is lights out. Like, when the opponent is playing Limbo for you, it's over just immediately. That's what filters are for? Yeah, exactly. Have I seen the Reddit post to make titles better? No, I've not seen that one. What's their take? I'd love to know. Should I wait on the Carnage? No, I should play the Carnage. And then I play the Electro. And then Kiln? I don't like the Kiln appearing. AG, you headed out? Hope you have a great day. The take was to have a graphic associated with each title that would display on the nameplate of your profile/opponent when you expanded it during the match. But that already happens. The title is already here. Thanos was right. So glad that Nimrod got a Dan Hip variant on the season pass. Super cool for the artist. It's about time he got one of those. Okay, so then I like Wolverine Venom. That bounces. I could also like, I need pressure at Kiln, right? But how am I gonna get there? I could just play Taskmaster to read 12, right? Won't he read 12 points? Okay, yeah, that was it. I don't know why I was puzzling for so long. I was like, I could do this and this and this. It's just Taskmaster for 12, eh? Yeah, that seems really good. And then we consolidate. Oh, okay, so you would be able to put the graphic behind, so Thanos would be on the title. That would be better. That would be better. Wishing for this Zola? It is a fun Zola. That would be cool. He got his Sarah. The Quantum Tunnel can let the Mr. Negative decks pop off. But I don't think you're able to pass what we've got going on. What do we want to cycle? No, cycling would be terrible. The Destroyer could come up and just murder us. So I can't play the Quantum Tunnel. I have to just play the Gamma Lab. I just play Shuri, Killmonger. He doesn't run a single one cost, and neither do I. So Killmonger is dead. Wish there was a way to make custom profile icons. That would be great. Be able to choose a snapshot yourself. That'd be nice. C Money TCG, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. All right, we're going into the final match. This has been unfair. I feel bad to never stop. I mean, he's running... Like, the Mr. Negative deck is good, but when he's playing Magic and I'm playing Nimrod, like, I haven't had this interaction before to realize how much of a counter matchup it is. It's a terrible counter matchup. Lights out kind of level. It would be cool, but giving people the option to make something custom is risky. Yeah. Just like, didn't, Call of Duty let you build your own... Call of Duty let you do it. Why can't we do it here? We can foster the same kind of, encouraging, loving community over here. Bar Sinister. Bar Sinister. So getting like a big Carnage or Venom and then the Zola. Halo did it as well. Yeah. They had like an editor where you could paste the shapes onto the shield. That's what I'm remembering. So now I Nimrod. I like Nimrod, I Carnage. And then I Zola the Carnage. And then I Zola. We're gonna fill the board. I don't know if it's that good for us, but we're gonna fill the board. COD Modern MW2 had a really good custom emblem system. Yeah, like why can't we have something like that? He's got the infinite Iron Mans. Bar Nimrod Destroyer. Does Nimrod Destroyer... Okay, so I mean we would cap out at like just 20 points on the other low. Oh, and then it swapped. I forgot how it swapped. For some reason I wasn't calculating that in. 320, eh? Casual 320 points for us to look at. 320 is decent. I would say 320 is decent as well, Kaz.
Enough said, bub.
Alright, now we just... Hopefully we get a fast forward here. Here's the problem. Fast forward? It was a great idea. Normally, fast forward appears when I'm watching something exciting that I actually wanted to see play out, and then it doesn't happen when we're watching something boring like 3 Carnages eat each other when we know exactly what they're going to do. This is like... I think I don't know if I win or not on this, but I'm gonna do it. About to do the Zola Bar... Yeah, we got the Zola Bar Sinister as the final thing. With Nimrod, by the way. Nimrod. Nimrod might actually block it. Nimrod blocks it. I have too many Nimrods. I don't get any copies of my Zola. That's it. It's done. And then he gets another blue marble. Okay, so 448 is the final total over there. And Never Stop takes the game. The interaction was anticlimactic. The Nimrods filled in so quickly that I didn't get any additional Zolas. I got a really big Carnage though. 16-point Carnage, you don't see that every day. Fast forwarding doesn't happen often enough. You had someone trigger Quake on Wong Mystique Odin, and you didn't get a fast forward TMS? That sounds terrible. Like that's exactly when you would want it to happen. When you're just watching the same thing roll over and over. Not when like, what fast forwarding usually happens is like MODOK on Wong. And you're like, I'd actually kind of want to know how big his Apocalypse got or how many swarms he has in hand. We will Bucky. Venom on bar would have won the game. I didn't have Venom. I will Shuri. It's just going to be like a Shuri into Nimrod into Zola. You missed the infinite Wakanda forevers. It is a great voice line. I saw a Reddit post of someone playing Wong, Mystique, Scarlet Witch, and Odin at one location, and it took forever. Some of those animations just chug, right? See your house roll away and come back 79,000 times. Had a Gambit Exodia with Onslaught Citadel. Sat there for 3 to 4 minutes to wait for the cards to be destroyed with no fast forward. Exactly, Ribus. Like, that's when you want it to happen. Well, yeah. You don't have to watch it, like, once it's done. You got up to 22. I'll be at 23. It's not good enough. Actually, is it? Wolfsbane is gaining the +3 from the Monster Metropolis. Wolfsbane is only a 9? Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I think we got it. Oh, the blue marble, though. Up to... Hang on. That takes him up to 10. But my guys get the buff as well. By the slimmest margin on the Monster Metropolis, buffing all cards with the maximum power. We throw up the GGs. Never stop. Fantastic game. Oh, man. What a round. What a round. I mean... Yeah. Never Stop, GG, that was fun. Never Stop, I didn't realize how much of a counter matchup that was going to be with you playing Magic and then me playing Nimrod. The Nimrod just, it ended up being a terrible matchup for your deck. I think you had a great deck. I think you played it well. You had some creative plays in there. Just everything was slated against you trying to use Magic and me trying to use the Nimrod. We hit all of the high rolls and you didn't have the Shang-Chi, so that was what it was. Shang-Chi be like, I'm going to end this man's whole career. Exactly. Magic was helping me way more than you. Exactly. Yep, that's what it was. Great game. All right, guys, we're going to sign off here. We were able to climb 40 cubes, play a bunch of different decks, check out the Nimrod. We're going to be back live on our Friday stream for even more climbing and grinding. Stay tuned to the channel for everything that we've got going up over there. Check out the Discord if you want to hang out in the meantime. Brown Gilliman, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who came out to chat to hang out on this Wednesday afternoon. Till next time, hope you guys have